Corey Wild's Instagram with 2 E's. I think the video's on there. But I don't know. I don't know the account name. I think it's just Corey Wild with 2 E's or something on Instagram. Yeah, Corey Wild 2 E's. Just letting you know. But yeah, Corey Wild 2 E's.
Angela, I don't need you anymore.
So advertising when you can find the videos, it's inciting more hatred. The thing is, Alex, when you do the FYP, I don't think people are going to see it as, oh, it's FYP. You know, they're going to see it as you targeting one person, and you've targeted me for a very long time now. So when you're sitting there constantly playing my videos, that's what you call as harassment, because you're targeting me. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So there, Alex telling you where you can go and get the videos, yes, which we've all seen. It's a bore. Do you know what I mean? I'm not the worst on that app. I'm not even in the top 20 when you've got all these wrong ones on the app. Let's not forget what you also said about the chair, because you might say, look at everything I have said. However, you've said that one thing about a chair that rules out everything I've said. Do you know what I mean? Because I've never, ever spoke on children. So you'll never find a video where I have made parenting, yes, not children. So that's the difference. So everything I've said, well, that one video is probably the worst out of everything I've said, because it's to do with children. With all of them, including, absolutely. I'm hungry. Right, what have we got next? Oh, this is Corey. Again, so this is just what you call what's that word? Reaction. Oh no, I thought it was Corey. Sorry, I tell a lie. What's the next video? Right, seen that video. 1 sec. Oh, it is. Sorry, I do apologise. It is Vic Corey. Lie again. Right. Let's play this one. Ugh, God, right. I don't know why there's no sound. I think he's on mute.
Talk about elusive. Sorry.
Don't walk your dog. You used to come to my house and
where's the video of...
You used to come to my house on the Friday and your dog would be in the flat all weekend till the Sunday. Where was it?
What's wrong?
Here's the
That is my
video.
question.
Wait a minute. Not that one.
You spineless fucking skinny.
Oh, God. Trigger warning. I'll play that one last.
Last ever time. Last ever time. You will never. Last ever time. Last ever time. You will never, ever see me on your platform again. You will never hear of me on your platform. You want to play me all day long. You play me, darling. But I have no intention in any way, shape or form of going around you. You stink of still piss.
So, there, once again, degrading a woman. Once again, degrading. You know what, Corey? I don't want you on my platform. You know, you were never a friend. You were just out to get people on here. And EQ was 1,000% right about you. But you know what? I wish I listened. But you think, oh, well, you got the views now. Give it 2 weeks.
£5,000.
So, what we got
Everyone that knows
next?
me will know that.
You're going to drag up my past. I'm going to drag up all of your...
Wait a minute. Where's the video of that? The video, what's this one?
Honest to God, she is not a woman.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to drag up my past. I'm going to drag up all
This
of your
is about EQ, I think.
digital footprint.
Welcome to This Is Your Life. Please welcome today's guest. Corey reads out some of the things Delusive Angie has done.
She's called people the P word. I've got a
Police have actually been back to my house about that. Yeah, they said to me, well, you apologised. What's the problem? That was their words.
You know that? She said she'd reacted to a dog. Got a video of that. Said
Police are aware of that also.
dog cancer.
The cancer was a dark humour joke. You know how we diagnose ourselves with illnesses from Google, Dr. Google. That's that one.
She's called Michelle, a D-Y-K-E.
Once again, video evidence that I was being severely harassed by this woman. I thought she had, she hasn't spoken on me recently for a while, but I'm just squashing this video also, not condoning that. I did apologise on my live the next day for that. However, it was a reaction to constant harassment and in my opinion at the time, an obsession. So I snapped. Next.
That's bad.
It's also a word that's actually been reclaimed by the LGBT.
She lied about having cancer. Lied about having cancer twice, sorry. Mocking DV. Saying she academic.
Never mocked DV. I've always questioned people. Yeah. So that's not mocking DV. Next.
Brother.
My brother. Boy, I kid my brother. Don't have a brother.
Homophobic slur in her boxes.
Not my responsibility.
Called Pearl a pedlo.
She called me a pedlo. Never called her. I basically said, well, what about if I called you a pedlo edited? I can squash every video.
Proof about her being in PLM.
There was no proof. It was a huge setup, and they know it.
Racism.
Never been racist. I was intoxicated. Court assassin asked me to say the word. I said it. The boat. I said it about myself. Squashed.
We got a room tour.
A what? What did she say?
Proof about her being in PLM. Racism. We got a room tour.
A room tour? What's that? A what? He's got nothing, no. What's a room tour? Did he say room tour? You have an answer for everything. Oh no, I can squash every video. Every video. What? Okay, the P word. Please dealt with it. The cancer, that was a joke. Google, diagnosed myself. The PLM, huge setup. I've got the evidence of all of it. What else is there? What else did he say? Room tour. I don't know what that was. Showing your room. Showing your what? Showing you rooms. What do you mean? My bedroom. Room tour of your bedroom. So, yeah, well, okay, that's degrading then. So what? I'm not going to put my room on TikTok? Room tour is showing people your room. I know. Well, what? What's that going to do with anything? Your room when it was messy. And? And? Say what? A wound. Oh, wound. Please know about that, yeah. Because the police have been at my house when it's happened. And next. Yeah, that's mental health. Right, that's mental health. Has he posted that video? Oh, wow. Okay. What else has he got?
Sheila calling her out on all the fake stuff she's done.
That's hearsay. That's somebody else. That's not come out of my mouth.
She said that a child with Down syndrome you shouldn't keep the child if it has Down syndrome. You shouldn't give birth to the child. No, I was talking about disability. Another edited video. I was talking about disability. Mark came in the box. It was an act, actually, because he was like, what are you talking about? And that's exactly what happened there. And even so, that could also be deemed an opinion. And if you do give birth to the child, oh no, it gets worse. Oh. Then Down syndrome children should not give birth to other children. I'll play
once again an opinion.
That clip because it's probably the only one I'm not going to get bananas for. For all the rest of them, I will be uploading. You're going to drag up my past. I'm going to drag up all your digital footprint. Call the police.
No one dragged up his past. No one's even played all the videos. I played a 30-second one video. He's gone on for hours. That's the difference. And you're doing it out of revenge.
I suggest you really would, because everyone knows your address, and there are people on this app which have Down syndrome children, and I wouldn't be surprised if your windows went in, darling.
Wow, threats. You see, Corey, you're doing it out of revenge, right? Absolutely. And now this video inciting hatred, exactly. This video is really good evidence for me, Corey, because you've done it out of revenge because we fell out. Okay, you didn't do it because you're affected or for an awareness or anything like that, or to show people or whatever some people, why do people do these awareness lives? You're not doing it out of that. You're doing it for revenge and to hope my windows get smashed in because people have my address. And I'm glad. So you're your own worst enemy. You do not, honestly, you say you play this game. Wow, I'm going to definitely save that one. Evidence that he wants my windows smashed in, and that's why he's put it all over the other apps. That is what you call inciting hatred. Because even though you think, okay, it's out there, you can post videos, The thing is, there's a difference between posting a video for awareness, whatever, just, you know, blah, 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 and doing it out of revenge to get someone's window smashed in and hope that happens to you. Do you know what I mean? So I live with my mother. You know what I mean? So this is what he's hoping for. He's pretty much said it in the video. Brilliant video, Corey. Brilliant evidence. Oh, he's just got, you know, the thing with Corey, he's got a big mouth. He has a big mouth. I'm definitely saving that one. Download. Because they're not going to look at me and think, oh, I shouldn't have said that. No, it's an opinion. Regardless of whether it's nice or not, it's an opinion. People are entitled to opinions. But it was an act, I'm not going to lie. There was a lot more to it, but you want to edit that video, that's fine. But what you've done here, though, Corey, is just basically told everybody you're doing it out of revenge, and you've actually put it on another app to and hope my windows get smashed in because people know where I live. So, yeah, and the same with you, Alex. You've done it for that one reason as well. We'll have all the evidence. What else have we got? Have we got any more? Let's have a look. We've played that one.
What's her name? I'm Evil
Played
Queen.
that one. Tap the screen. What's this about?
That is my question to you, right? Yeah, outside.
Is this Bradley's video?
Who's come-toing me?
This week, seems as you are getting rich off the leaderboard this week, off the back of me again.
Let's in, please. Thank you very much. Have we done that gifting goal yet? Oh, for God's sake, I need 50. I need 50 things, and then I can change the
let's
gifting.
play this one. I don't know what this one is. I don't have to show you, do you, guys? Because Corey calls police on Angie. But you've just criminalised yourself so many times, which I find this really odd.
Don't walk your dog. You used to come to my house, and on my mother's grave, you used to come to my house on the Friday, and your dog would be in the flat all weekend till the Sunday. Where was it?
What's wrong? Something I have done. It's now a police matter, darlings.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm glad.
It's now a police matter. Friends in high places, Angie.
Intimidation.
You made fun of my care system, didn't you? I think it was quite good being in care with a copper.
Pissing.
Using your father. That won't go well, will it? No.
Where was it shitting? That is my question to you, right? Yeah. Forget the abuse on me. You're currently abusing a dog. Everyone get her reported to the RSPCA, I beg.
Wow. You all saw me make the report. She haven't called the police on me. It's the other way round, darlings. Sorry.
I'm done.
Yeah, she does have a dog, doesn't she? I even forgot she had a dog. Yeah, where's your dog, EQ, man?
I've not heard this video. Obviously, I've had a back and forth of EQ, so people to say that I'm scared of EQ. I'm not. I've had many opinions about EQ.
Now, anyone that knows me on this app knows that I would never swear on my mother's grave about something like that. She don't walk a dog. You know how we've seen Marcus Ems drag that dog downstairs? Have you ever seen that dog get walked? Have you ever seen that dog get taken outside? Never. Never.
It's an old dog, man.
And a year ago, just before we got together, when it was too fat, she was walking it, and obviously she took it to that cabin. That's the only time it stepped outside.
Looks like I owe my dad a Sunday lunch. Oops.
That's right.
Come to, hun. Who's come toing me? Who's come toing me? It is really sad, isn't it? Angie's forgot about this, though, when he actually came into his box. He came into her box. And a pint, yes. A pint and a packet of crisps. But Angie, is Angie come toing me?
No,
Angie.
when you were doing that, I was actually cleaning, not really giving a shit.
Respectfully, I would appreciate it if you did leave me alone. Please leave.
Leave you alone while you're playing my video. Make that make sense. Hey, EQ.
me alone. I've had to make a police report regarding you today. I'm no longer going to speak about you on my platform. But if you do come up in the FYP, I will have to show you, okay? Oh, I will make sure that message gets back to her anyway. So respectfully, you don't speak on me, and I won't speak on you. Thank you very much.
But you're speaking on me right now. Is he okay? Justice for Coco. Justice for Coco.
Can somebody get this video to Delusive, though, so she can play it? Because she seemed to have forgotten about what Bradley actually admitted all the way back then, but she's sticking with EQ now.
Yeah, well, people admit things when they're hurt. Or they've had an argument, so what?
You are rich off the leaderboard this week off the back of me.
I'm here to see the cyber. Oh, hello, Linz. Oh, yes. Well, we were going through his list of crimes yesterday. Yes, the cyber flashing being one. Yeah. Corey, 24th of January 2024. It is now a crime to cyber flash. You've done that 3 months ago to Linz, and it's hurting her eyes still to this day. She's traumatized, man. Yes, you didn't ask for consent. Tut, tut.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I know I said I wouldn't join any boxes anymore, but Canadian Angie hit the nail on the head last night. She said he's plotting all of these things to try and make everybody argue with each other and not trust each other. Like he said to Zarko, if you don't talk badly on Evil Queen, I'm gonna go for your friends around you then and all that. It's hilarious. The man is Augustus Gloop on crack. I can't cope.
He's honestly unhinged.
He really is. It's hilarious.
He's saying I pretty much posted all your videos, Angie, on Instagram because I'm hoping your windows get smashed. Well,
That's like a harassment medicine, isn't it? Type of thing.
yeah, absolutely, he's done it out of revenge.
Yeah, but listen, the good thing is that you're not soft, and even Canadian Angie said last night that, like, and even you said yourself, Angie's not soft. Look what these people have done to me before, the Ricksters of the world. Do you really think she was going to meet up with them? Angie lays traps, we know what she's like. So I think I believed her for about half a second, and then I thought, oh, actually, that's quite right, yeah. So it's not...
He's playing a big game, and it's all a game. It just sounded exciting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just laugh at him, honestly. It's hilarious. And somebody needs to do a deep dive on him, I think, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to ask my audience tonight, because you know what my audience like, Angie. I'm going to actually say to them tonight, I want him investigated completely. I want to know what a shit smells like. That's what I want. Down to the nth degree.
Yeah. 2 weeks you'll have no views. You know,
Yeah.
he's got views because of what he's talking about.
Yeah, but nobody believes a word of it around you, Angie. The people who still were friends before are still friends with you now. I had a little tiny last night. I think people could tell by my face, you know what I mean? But then, on reflection, this is what he wants, and it's not going to work.
The only time maybe I contacted Victor was because of Italia, to make sure.
Absolutely, we all know you always doing little bits and bobs behind the scenes, and then when it all comes out, everyone's like, "Oh my god!" So that's the thing. You can't really fall out with Delusive over things other people are saying, because then she turns it all on its head all of a sudden, and she's victorious. So yeah, you just have to bear with you, won't we?
Yeah.
And see what happens. But he uploaded all those videos, you know what I mean, onto the stupid other social medias and that. But yeah, I wouldn't even live in the past, love. You've evolved, you've grown, you're a new person now. It's 2025. If people want to go delving and living in the past, leave them to it. And nobody can say about me digging in the past, because I didn't dig in the past. Somebody sent me an article that my audience didn't know about, like you, Angie. You would have raised awareness and then moved on, and that's what I've done. But these are all the past. But don't even let it affect you, honestly, because it is just...
Oh, no, it hasn't. I'm just doing FYP.
Yeah, it is just past clips, though, and it's not new.
Oh,
so.
no, we can have a laugh today. It's
Absolutely, and don't forget you're having a little drinky poos today, so I can't wait to see the chaos.
Like we do on a Sunday, yes, absolutely. And
do you know what, Delusive? What you need to do is think of some really, really triggering things to say while you're drunk, so you overtake the FYP tomorrow, so then it silences them. Honestly, if we all act crazy and start getting clips on the FYP, we'll be the ones that get talked about, and he'll be ignored because it's the past. So if we create future clips now and cause outrage now, then nobody's going to care about the past, because that's already been as a live held. So everyone's going to be held in lives on all the stuff we're doing now. So I think
be affected tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So if Angie says anything tonight, just remember we're just overtaking the FYP. So on my show, I'm going to revert back to the old type and we're going to have one night of me being ruthless. Goodbye. We see you on the FYP. See you on the FYP tomorrow, Delusive. Bye, guy.
See you later. We'll have all the FYP. Let's bring it on, guys. Remember, if you're affected and triggered in every way, please leave the live because I'm going to be affected in the whole app because I've got permission from EQ. Is there somebody in that box? So it's just loading. Do it, Angie. We're going to have all the FYP tomorrow, guys. Yes. I got permission. Controlled. Oh, for God's sake. It was a joke, Jodie. No, it wasn't. Yeah, she does control me, yeah. So she tells me what I need to say and need to do. So she's told me I need to affect people. So don't blame me in the morning. I need to do that. Dave is in, by the way. He's not. It was just loading. Right, let's continue. Are we going to be talking about court assessing in a minute as well, guys? Because that was crazy yesterday.
Can I just say, obviously, this isn't YMA. I jumped up for different reasons. I'm not...
Boring. Okay. Trigger warning. Can we have trigger warnings in the comments, guys? This is Matt and DG. I don't know what this is about. I've not played it. So, guys, but I know it's a trigger.
You spineless fucking skinny runt cunt. You're a skinny runt cunt, mate. I'm going to catch up with you one day. I fucking promise you that.
Go on, take it off, mate.
I fucking promise you that I will catch up with you one day, you skinny fuck. You skinny fuck. You skinny fuck.
You'll do nothing.
You skinny fuck. You skinny fuck, mate.
You'll do nothing.
I'll do nothing. I fucking promise you now I will do something.
You won't do anything.
I fucking promise you I will do something.
How much?
Mate, I'll promise you I will do something.
£1,000 you don't come tonight.
I'm not coming tonight. No.
What, bitch, mate, leg it.
Mate, you're a skinny runt cunt.
Shut the fuck up.
One day I'll catch up with you, sunshine, alright?
£1,000.
One day I will catch up with you, skinny cunt.
I'll tell you what, I'm in self-bought
skinny cunt, shut the fuck up,
mate. As well. And
shut up, you skinny fuck.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, mate.
Skinny fuck, mate.
I don't know if you're a 12-year-old. Let me mute you there and shut your mouth when I say, this is my life, you do as I say.
You skinny
right, listen. Right, so I'll tell you something now. Right, £1,000, you do nothing tonight, nothing tomorrow, nothing the next day, nothing the day after, and nothing the day after. You won't do nothing. You're a sausage hid behind a Marcus M's account. You think I'm meant to be scared of someone hid behind a Marcus M's account? Are you mad?
You've got prick, mate.
Spineless the same things 8 times. You said the same thing 8 times. Spineless prick and skinny cunt. They're your best insults, bro. And you sat behind a fake account of Marcus M's. How embarrassing. Take your face for a shit, bro, because honestly it looks like it needs one. It looks constipated. Now leg it out of my box. You will do nothing, you absolute sausage.
What was that about? He was angry. Oh my God, Matt's a troll. He trolls people, but not maliciously. Not that I've seen anyway. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. Big up. Thank you. Guys, hearts for EQ in the comments, please. Hearts for EQ. What was I going to say? Yeah, what was that about? So, yeah, as I was saying, he's a, thank you. He's a troll, but he was angry. Yeah, and he did say that like about 10 times. I was like, for God's sake, Matt. Where is Matt? Get him in the box. Matt in the box. Thank you, EQ. Big up, thank you. And EQ, we are gonna trigger everybody. Yes, we're gonna be all over the FYP tomorrow, guys. Absolutely, everyone's gonna be talking. Oh, I've got a warning. Go, Angie, yes. Right, what's next? I want to talk about this, but maybe a bit later, I'm not sure. Top Boy Jason, I think it's Court Assassin's mod. James admitting he got a child pregnant. She was 15, I think he was 20.
Lisa was 15
I'm not
then.
any of that. I'm on all your stuff. All your stuff, all these other 5 victims that are coming forward, all this fucking fake investigation.
I'm asking you.
The fake crime reference number.
Can you see this, right?
I've known you personally, I've drunk with you personally, blah, 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 right? So Lisa was 15 when she fell pregnant. Is that true? What Claire said?
Yes. Absolutely. Why would you bring that? What? Why would you shut that when I shot there? I shot Claire Basic months ago. Think about it. But you lied about it all the time. Alex, stop.
Oh, it's really hard to hear, actually. Yeah, apparently got someone pregnant. I think he was 20 and she was 15. I don't know if that's Court Assassin's mod. Can we share the live to Court Assassin? Because I'm really unsure what's going on there. Can we get Court Assassin in the box, guys?
Last ever time.
Right, what have we got next?
£1,000. I have.
Anyone that knows me will know that.
Sam Walker talks about his works in Sierra Leone. Is it Sierra Leone? I can't say it. And, well, how faith saved him. I don't know if this is old or guys, but...
The British media make the police in the UK look ridiculous because Sam's literally flew in and out of the UK, made videos here, you know, showing that the security of this country is so breached because he can get in and out undetected and everything, you know what I mean? And that's impossible for most people, so the fact that he can do that... Like, he comes here all the time, you'd never know when he was in Liverpool the other week. I've seen videos, I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it.
Right, but they made that categorical...
He's got some connections, I tell you that.
Game, fucking critical error by putting me on false charges of espionage because everyone was like, well, how can he be a spy if he's protesting?
Oh, really, Sapphire?
Before? Doesn't make any sense. But that just shows how easy they can put fake...
Yeah, so imagine how anyone can come in then with bad intentions. Sam's intentions aren't bad, but like anyone else could really, couldn't they, if they knew the same ways that Sam knew?
Charges on him. But he'd been paid by the charities to silence me. That didn't work. I got back out. He continued to call out charities.
He just said, yeah, get involved. He wouldn't get involved. He said, I said he likes Chelsea. He's gone on against Chelsea.
I was also poisoned. All this proof is on Sam Walker.
He just thinks it's hard. I'll give him that.
All faith. That account, on this TikTok account. And then, what happened then? People were saying to me in Sierra Leone, look, your life's in danger, don't go out the compound by yourself.
Yeah, do you think people do that, use Sam's name? You know what I mean? You know, when they have an argument with someone, they talk about Sam, don't they? All the time, yeah. I mean, I've never done that, do you know what I mean? But I like to, I've always, you know, wound Corey up, you know what I mean? Because he's sitting there going on about karma for me and EQ, but I mean, let's not forget what happened to him. Do you know what I mean? Not that I condone that, because I don't. However, you know, people might think, well, he got his karma, you know, for the shit that he said on TikTok. So, yeah, that's not happened to me. You don't think that's happened to EQ. That's happened to you, Corey. So, yeah. People can't keep Sam's name out of their mouths. Oh. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I think he might be getting a restraining order on me, you know, because I'm starting to think he thinks I'm stalking him now. You know, I'm Sam's Martha. Yeah. We'll have all the Sams, and yes, we'll have all the Sams. You really think a big man battles on TikTok? Well, he's not a gangster. He's never said he was a gangster. You've said that. You know what I mean? He doesn't claim to be a gangster. He's never claimed to be in a gang. You know what I mean? Sam's a lone wolf. Like me. Yes. You don't need, you know what I mean? Hopefully it happens again. No, listen, I don't condone any kind of violence. Listen, they're friends now. Happy days. However, how he's sitting there on Levi's live saying about it's karma for me and EQ. EQ don't give a shit. I don't really give a shit. Do you know what I mean? You can't expose what's already out there. So what? You know what I mean? But he did get his karma. You know what I mean? Not that I condone that, because I don't. I would never ever condone violence, guys. Okay, I've got to say that.
You're going to drag on my...
I love you, Angie. Thank you. I'm sure there's more to come. Well, listen. I don't condone any of that, honestly. And even that I have that beef, if that was to happen, I'd, obviously wouldn't ever condone that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? However, it's in the past, and, they're friends now, and you're not friends. He tolerates him. One more thing. We're just out to give her a heads up. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm just reminding him that he could, a lot of people did say that he did get his karma. Do you know what I mean? So how he's sitting there talking about karma when it comes to me and EQ. Do you know what I mean? That's never happened to me. Everything that's, happened, well, I suppose I've got shit to my house and but it's nothing compared to what happened to him, really, isn't it? Get the heart in this, guys. What we on the popular board? 24. Big up, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart, maze. Hey, gangster Angie. Okay. So, guys, we're going to talk about court assassin. Right, let's go. Right, what's this about?
She is a trans woman. He is not a real
woman. Yeah, this is delusive just something. Is it just Mandy talking on EQ in my box?
Honest to God, she is not a woman. She is a trans woman. He is not a real woman because I don't care. I don't care. I've got my opinion.
By the way, I did ask for that to be repeated because I do zone out quite a lot. You know what I mean? And I was messaging, so I didn't actually hear it. So I did actually ask her to repeat it. So if you're just wondering why I'm just sitting there ignoring it.
Anything from her actions and what she said.
No, it's not disgusting.
What did you say, Delusive? Sorry, I wasn't...
I said she's a trans woman, she's not a real woman.
Oh, yeah, but you can't say that, Delusive.
Well, no, well, that's my opinion, Angie. She says that people with learning disabilities are window lickers.
Yeah, but you can't go...
Can I say that's my act?
Can I ask you a question, please? I understand how you feel, blah, blah, blah. However, we can argue with people without, being...
Yeah, but it's hurt me, Angie, how she called somebody a window licker and got away with it.
Well, you just flagged up
and everybody's sticking up for her. Oh, she's changed. No, she hasn't changed.
But she hasn't changed. I don't want anyone to be transphobic, yeah?
Angie, can I just say then that I was acting then? That was my act coming out.
You can't because it makes you no better.
I know, but well, I'm sorry, I do apologise, but that's how I feel. But look at the way she treats.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand with the sex part. People, when they can't attack the argument, so what they do is attack you personally. They attack you as a person, and who you are and everything else, And why can't you can call someone many names, but why commit a hate crime? Why be transphobic? Why be racist? And yes, okay, EQ has said things, but that's the past. Can we let people move on? If you wanted to do something about it, why didn't you do something about it then, back then? Why bring it up now? The fact, you either do something about it or you shut up. You didn't do anything about it, you shut up. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm not saying that is right. If that was the case, I don't know. However, you can't, say, well, a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, she said da-da-da. So that's okay for me to be transphobic. But now you've just lost your argument. You're now no longer a victim. You know what I mean? Because you've just been transphobic. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why people have to actually bring in EQ's gender. I just don't get it. It's not that deep. Well, it's not that deep, but you're not you're not targeting one person, you're targeting a whole community. A protected community. You know what I mean? Trans, they take it very seriously, hate crimes. And I'll tell you why. One of them being the unaliving rate is very high. You know what I mean? Thank you, Donna. Thank you. So, it's not that if you want to, if you be transphobic to someone, right? You don't know what someone's like or, if they're suffering or their mental health, what it may be. Off TikTok, and you're transphobic. It's not, that you might get in trouble for that. However, that's not going to get you in deep water. But what will do is the outcome from your transphobia or your racism or whatever it may be. Because that person might just think, you know what, I've had enough of all the transphobia, I've had enough of all the racism. You know, I can't do this anymore. And that's what's going to get you in hot water. You know what I mean? So just be careful when, you know, arguing with people. There's no need to be transphobic. Argue. But, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. But once you're attacking someone for their gender or, you know, their race, that's it. You've lost the argument. You're no longer a victim. It's disgusting what EQ said, no matter when she said it. No, absolutely. Who said that? Absolutely. I'm not condoning that. Absolutely. But that's the past. You either do something about it or you shut up. You haven't done anything about it, so you shut up. You know? You don't, why talk about someone's, like, 2 years ago you did this, 2 years ago you said that? Can people change? That shaming is the same affects people mentally. Yeah. Play the full post, Angie. That's all I've got. That's all I've sent. It was Devon's past. That's completely different though, isn't it? Dragging up old shit is boring. Yeah. Did you say all this to CA? Who's CA when she called MK a trust cost? I did. Yeah, I actually did. I said to CA, I said, no. I said, I don't agree with that. And I know EQ says it, but I don't agree with that at all. I mean, to me, someone who's living as a trans woman, I mean, they're living as a trans woman on a day-to-day basis, right? And there's a difference between a cross-dresser. Cross-dresser, you know, occasionally wear women's clothes, but lives as a male. A trans woman lives as a female. So you don't actually have to have the hormone treatment, the surgery. You don't have to have any of that. But I do understand where EQ is coming from. And what Lynn said yesterday, spot on. You know what I mean? You know, when she said that she feels with EQ now, I'm just assuming that, you know, she's breathed through a lot of trauma. You know, she's gone through hell and back. She's gone on this huge journey to be where she is today. And then you've got someone that just says, I'm trans woman, haven't done any of that, surgery, hormone. So I do understand her side of it as well. If you haven't had the op, then you're pre-op trans. Absolutely, Andrew. But that's a pre-op. When you haven't had the op, then you're pre-op trans. That's only if you want the surgery, if you're planning to get the surgery. But if you don't plan to have the surgery at all, you are still a trans woman. I mean, this is just my opinion, guys. Hey, Nanny G. So yeah, just be careful what you say to people. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't know what how they're feeling. You don't know anyone on here. And like I said, it's not the actual what you say; it's the outcome of what you say. Could, you know, find yourself in hot water. That was full of double standards. Absolutely. Yeah. So let's go on court. Let's play the court assassin videos, guys.
I don't want to!
Shall I play this again, guys?
I want to! I don't want to open them! Because I don't want to! I'll tell you why I don't open them! Because I don't fucking want to open them! I don't want to open them! You calm down! You calm down!
Someone has just said I should take my advice. What do you mean? On what? You need to see the video I've tagged you in. Okay, I'll have a look.
I was calm! An hour ago! I was calm! Leave me the fuck alone! Justice for this person! Justice for that person who I blocked! Do you know what I mean? Constantly! Block this person, block that person. Oh my god, then I block someone. It's all 5 fucking minutes, yeah? And then I'll be alright. Then I'll be okay. Just 5 minutes.
Oh, it's funny.
That's it.
What did you tag me in? And you need to plot. This needs to be your show opener for it. His videos, that is mine. Well, I don't know whose video. Are the faces of that's all it's got. The faces of TikTok. I mean, I can laugh about it now. It wasn't funny at the time. I was mad. Now you know. Now you see my BPD. Yeah, we'll use the BPD. Yeah. What have you tagged me in? I was waiting myself watching that to tag you in loads this morning. Queen of Hearts. Can you tag me onto Lucifer Angie 25? Oh, wait a minute. I've got it here, actually. Let me have a look. What have you tagged me in? What account? Let's have a look. I'm just trying to think what. $25. Okay, let me have a look. And then we're going to talk about court session. I haven't got it. I haven't got it, guys. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Oh, wait a minute. What account? Yeah, Angie 25. Okay, let's go on to the court assassin then anyway, guys. Right. Got a few videos here. So I've got a message. What's this? What's this?
I don't know the account name. I think it's just Corey Wild with 2 E's or something on Instagram. Yeah, Corey
I think
Wild
I played
2 E's.
this, didn't I?
But yeah, Corey Wild 2 E's.
Angela, I don't need to anymore. I can do it all on my own. But Angela,
Oh, this is the video I couldn't find, so.
I'm going to contact a few people that I know upon the app, newly friends with, to pull up all your old videos to make sure you've got no skeletons hiding in your closet. And I'm going to be so happy when I'm playing them. I don't want to go this far because I actually clashed with a friend. I did really like you, but the truth is, I was only ever friends with you because you reminded me of my mother. It's quite sad, really. I got my mother issues, haven't I? Your problem now, not mine. You'll have to deal with the repercussions of your actions. I'd have to deal with mine. And Canadian Angie said something last night on a live, which was like, oh, Corey's going to be left with nobody. He's going to be on his own. I'd rather be on my own, surrounded by a bunch of real people, than a bunch of fake people that are just wanting your money, Canadian Angie. Angela, I don't need you anymore. I can do it all on my own.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be real with you, right? Let me keep it a book. Regarding that situation with the Canadian Angie thing, is I think it's like I don't know Brummy Joe, I don't know the account, but I believe it could be that, yes. But I'll be real with you. Let me just say it now. Regarding the Canadian Angie thing, is I agree with what Corey says. A lot of people let her slide and stuff that she's done and her actions because of she's a big gifter. Let's be real with ourselves here, because literally you've seen other creators turn fast on people they've supported for a long, or people that have supported them for a long time over much less. You know, he's 100% for the Cashwala. You really think EQ would, the amount of times like Canadian Angie's turned her shoulder and her back and had a difference of opinion, you really think people like EQ and Angie would not have said something? Are you joking? They've literally hung, and quartered their own people over less. Of course, it's all about cash. All about the cash. Let's just be honest. Let's not lie to each other. But, yeah, let me just...
got blocked. Yeah, and you better tread very carefully. Gotta remember, I was a mod in Angie's. I'll speak to Angie myself and I'll basically tell her. This could get juicy, actually. What video is showing about Angie and me? I want to see that, because I've not seen it. I'll go and message her. Talking about me, but couldn't get the block. Yeah. Right, wait a minute to get an account to get back in there.
Oh, for God's sake. Right. Right. Oh, Scottish Johnny. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Sorry, one sec. Right. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh. Right. Let's go on to the court assessment and stuff, guys. Court wants box. Oh, okay. Hello.
Hi, and what's going on? I've just been sent a message saying that you wanted me.
Oh, yeah, we just played a video of this top... let me find the video. Give me a sec. So, I've just played this.
What's on?
So this is what's his Top Boy Jason?
Don't never heard of him.
Admitting he got a child pregnant. She was 15, he was 20. Is that people are saying that that's your mod?
He's not my mod, no, but he's in my chat. But apparently,
no, I'm not saying anything. I'm just wondering what it's all about.
He's just someone that comes in my chat. The first time I heard of it was last week, but apparently he sees them children that he's had with that lady. Apparently all services knew about it, and he has his children. So at the end of the day, it's not for me to talk on another person and the kids. He's not my mod, and I haven't seen him actually for a couple of days. He's asked to be my mod. I have refused. But Angie, it's not. People are putting.
No, it's nothing to do with you. I'm not saying it's anything to do with you. I'm just wondering what is it.
I don't know what the ins and outs about it are. He got accused of it. He came in my box, explained it, that he sees the children that he had with that girl. It was like 15 years ago or something. I don't know. Times are different now. And the only reason I say that, Ange, is because you know the 22 kids and counting. That family that's got all those kids. Noel and Susan,
right?
They're millionaires,
right?
They've got 22 children. They're the biggest family in England. He was 18 and she was 14, and the services were happy. No one brings that up, so I don't know why people are putting all this on my toes. To be honest, Ange. What do you mean? No, he came in my box.
Honest, back in my days, right, it was kind of accepted, I suppose, in some ways. Like, you know, I was, I think, 15 and he was like 18 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right now. I don't know if just more people are talking about it. I don't know.
I don't know, Angela. I just feel like I'm the most scrutinised person on this app. I get other people's problems put on me, other people's crimes put on me. I've not committed these crimes.
No, nothing to do with you. I'm just wondering what the background is with this guy.
I don't know him. I don't know him. He's literally started coming in my box. Not in my box. He's literally been in my chat for about a week. He did talk about it briefly, but he then did say that his kids are older and he sees his children. And it was left as that. It's not, if someone has a problem with him, his past, take it out with the relevant authorities. It's not my job to police people, Angela. It's not my job to dig deep into people's past and their lives and what they did do and what they haven't done.
Absolutely. He's just, someone that had gifted you or sat in your comments.
No, I think he's gifted me probably a pound in the past week. A pound.
Yeah, so
he's asked to be my mod and he's not my mod. So that's all I have to say. People in the comments, Angie, this is what I don't like about your chat. People are saying I'm a PDF enabler. How do I enable this?
Guys, can you not say that in the comments, guys? Sorry, I didn't see them. Can we block those guys? No, that's
how. Like, I want to know how. Why is it okay for you guys, people in the comments, to call me a PDF enabler? How do I enable this behaviour?
Guys, that's a very dangerous accusation. So can we block anyone saying that, please? Because that's not okay to be saying that.
There could be, and there's
I have 2.7k in here. God knows who's in this chat. Do you know what I mean? It could
Exactly. It's like, I feel like I'm the most scrutinised person on here. People love to just hate me, and when I come on live, I'm not even going to entertain it because it's BS.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean for you to have hate, but it has been mentioned a few times that this guy. And I
don't know him. How do I know him? He's just someone that comes in the comments on TikTok, just like thousands of other people.
Yeah. But like I said, back in my time, it was kind of accepted. I don't know if was it wrong back then, or if they changed the law, or was it just not spoke about? I don't know.
I have no idea, but all I know is it's got nothing to do with me, who he's had past relationships with. If anyone has a problem with someone and their past, well, take it up with them. Or if you're concerned, do what you've done to me, take it up with the police and social services. What has it got to do with me, who comes in my chat when I have hundreds of people viewing me at a time? It's really not, Angela, is it? It's really. Come on now, it's getting ridiculous. Don't you think it's becoming a witch hunt against me?
Yeah.
And the peddler word is getting thrown out at me so much. It's literally everyone's trying to pin other people's behaviour on me, and it's not okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, it is a bit of a witch hunt, because obviously it's the same with me. You say things, you behave you on TikTok, and next minute it's like a witch hunt. They just want to go for everything. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think
they're going for everything. They're literally going for everything, and I can't catch a break on here. It's really heartbreaking. Like, obviously, my situation with my children was already fragile because of my own problems in life, and people on this app have made things worse on an already fragile situation, and no one had a right to do that. I've already had social involvement. I've already had police involvement. If I was anything to do with underage children or anything like that, don't you think the relevant authorities would have already known? I've been scrutinised to fuck in my private life, Ange.
Turn the comments off.
No, you make it worse. No, I don't. I can come on this app and jump in a new car and tell everyone Pip has paid for it. What are you going to do? Hate me for that? Like, they just hate me for everything. They just hate me for everything.
People realise, Court Assassin's got children. Do you know what I mean? It's a dangerous accusation to be making, you know what I mean? And that's just because people are talking about this video, do you know what I mean? I just think people need to stop. You're not responsible, you know what I mean, for who's in your viewers, who's gifting you. You're not even responsible who you put in the boxes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Anybody is on TikTok.
Exactly. So I don't think it's washing anymore. I think people are actually getting bored of it. And I'm, to be honest, getting bored of it.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm getting bored of it. I've just got up today to get on with my life. And as soon as I turn on this app, it's PDF issues again. Well, if you've got a problem with PDFs, sort it out with them.
Yeah.
It's not okay. I'm telling you guys, it's not okay. There's already police involvement from what one lady has done. They have told me she is going to get arrested. I am not taking this lightly anymore. You do not have a right to spread lies about me like that.
No, absolutely, I agree. You know, people need to stop. It's a witch hunt. Court Assassin has children, and that's what you've got to think about. Do you know what I mean? She's not responsible for other people.
If I've modded someone, I don't have a computer at home to vet them to know what they've done in their past.
Yeah.
And if they have had a past, I'm not responsible for their past. So why is everyone putting people's past?
I'm going to put Savage in because he's okay with you, Savage, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hi, Angie. Hi, Court.
Hi, Savage.
Right, and I'm going to say, Angie, that's absolutely right what Court is saying. Now, last night, I got a barrage of abuse on a message from somebody called... the account's called Angie's Buzzball.
Right.
Sending me loads of messages last night, calling me a PDF because I said that 10 people had reported a person. I didn't feel that I needed to add to that.
Yeah. But can I just remind you, because we did speak on it briefly of Inquisitor, and I know I was speaking about him a lot, and people say I shouldn't use his name, but I feel like I need to use his name. This is a man that was called a pedo. He was set up on TikTok. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but he unalived himself on here, you know, and it was so sad. Can we remember that, guys, when we were making accusations and throwing this and that?
Exactly. And this is why I don't want to jump to conclusions about somebody, because what people in the chat don't realise is that there's different conditions set on different types of PDFs, right? According to what sort of crime they committed. So some are allowed on social media and some ain't. This guy didn't actually do anything in front of me for me to report. All I know is that he is a convicted PDF and he was on social media. Is it really worth it, me going and complaining? Now, for everybody in the chat, I have actually reported a PDF on TikTok before to TikTok. They did nothing. I reported it to the police. I went there several times and I was then threatened by the police for harassment. Now, because of the job I do, Angie, I work for the government, and a government agency. I couldn't risk being arrested. So last night, I got a load of messages after the live calling me a PDF enabler, the same as Court. I was called a PDF whatever. But this Angie Buzzballs was the worst, the worst I've ever seen on this app. And I did answer it and I said, listen, I've got a clean DBS check. I was going to try and find it for you last night.
And can you get Dean in the box, please? Dean, can you request the box? Because Dean's quite good at...
Do you want me to put the comments back on, or do you want them off?
If people are going to call me a PDF enabler, then I'd rather have them off. But
if you're going to start with that, please, if you want to listen and make a comment, please, but don't do that, because you either get blocked or I'm going to turn the comments off again.
Yeah, Angie, it was... Oh, by the way, I need to tell you something. Corey's cam-tuning you.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yes, people have just told me.
Yeah, so, if you can actually, it is a crime, right, to harass someone based on their criminal record as well, believe it or not. So even if someone has been convicted of PDF behaviour or whatever they've done, and you tried to expose them or those things, you could actually be arrested yourself for harassment.
That's right. A court is absolutely right, and I was threatened with it. And because of the job I do, I could not risk losing my job unless all these people in the chat who call me a PDF enabler, if they want to pay my mortgage and my food bill, then go ahead and call me what you want. Otherwise, just think about what you're saying to people and what the abuse that you're sending them by text messages, right? There's no need to send me in court these kind of messages. We've done nothing wrong. We have done nothing wrong. If we see it, we will call it out, right? If we know it, we will call it out. It's as simple as that, But if 10 other people are reporting something to the police, what is my involvement going to do? Is it going to make it any better or any worse? And then, and you said, if somebody is accused of something that they haven't done, and we do this, and they unalive themselves, that's on us as well. That's laid right at our door. So, as court says, Andrew, I would still report it if I saw something, but this guy didn't do anything in front of us.
Yeah, so you can actually be accused of harassing someone. So if someone's done the crime and done the time, even if it is against children or whatever, and you then go out of your way and it's that vigilante behaviour where you take justice into your own hands, you can actually get sent to jail for that yourself. So it's not my job, Ange, to police the whole world. It's not my job to police people's pasts. It's not my job to police the app. It's not. Come on, let's be real. You've got 2.8k people in here. What's the chances of you having a PDF in here? It's quite high. Because statistically, I think when I read the statistics the other day, we actually come across PDFs regularly in our lifetimes.
So statistically, there is 28 PDFs in this chat right now. That's statistically. 28 of yous, are PDFs, and the rest of you in the chat don't even know who you are.
Yeah, and you could have all committed different crimes, you know. There's a lot of people that have got checkered past that use TikTok. It's not Ange's job to vet them. It's not my job to vet them. It's not our job to go deep dive into people's past. Some, you know, a lot of our relationships on this app are superficial, so it's a high and by kind of thing. How are you? We have a relationship based on face value. We don't dig into people's past who we meet on this app. I mean, to me, that's very odd behavior anyway. It's obsessive behavior. When I turn this app off, I get on with my life. I don't bring anyone on this app into my personal life unless I'm their friend. And I do not, believe it or not, I do not have many friends off this app. So the majority of people I only speak to on this app, and I leave it on this app. I then don't start going into freaking who their mums are, their dads are, what school they went to. I don't do that.
Exactly. And can I say something else, Angie, right? For every one of you in the chat, right, who pay your TV license, you lot are enabling a PDF ring, because you all pay the BBC your TV license, who are constantly protecting PDFs.
Exactly.
Constantly, right? Every month there's something on the TV about another BBC presenter, another newscaster, another one. It's non-stop. And every one of you who pay a TV license are enabling that.
Same with the police as well. Every other week it's another police officer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hello.
But like Savage said as well, you can't, if he's not got any conditions that he can't use the internet or the device that you can connect to the internet, nobody's done anything wrong, because he hasn't even done anything wrong. If he's not been told by a court that he can't use the internet, he hasn't committed a crime, right? So
Angie, the reason I brought this to you is because I brought this to CA herself, and she was blocking me.
I don't want to talk. I don't know who you are.
I went into your comments and told you that you had a pedlo in your box battles.
Take it out with him then. Take it out with him. Take it out with him. Take it out with him.
Hang on a minute. So you've told someone there was a peddler in the bar. I never knew that.
Yes, I told Cortez.
Yeah, but she gets thousands of messages.
Exactly. I get thousands of messages, and the majority of them are troll messages. So
listen,
what
I get loads of messages.
You saw it. You said you're not getting involved, and then you blocked all of my accounts.
Listen. Why are you hounding me? Why don't you take it out?
I'm hounding you.
His girlfriend. You are.
Hold on a minute. I've got a question for Delusive there, right? When you came into the box and told court, that there's a peddler in the room, right? How are we supposed to believe? We don't know you, so how are we supposed to believe anything you say?
Exactly, that's just what
I've shown you the proof. The proof is on my page.
I'm not interested in looking at your page, though. Take it up with him. Take it up with his family.
I have told. The reason why I told you is because you were letting this guy in the box.
I was
doing it to protect you.
What someone does, no. Because look how you're twisting your words. You are saying you are letting this guy in the box. Have I got a crystal ball about what someone's past is?
I told you about it, and then you were continuing to let this guy in the box.
Delusive, right? Can I ask you a question? Can you prove to me right now that you're not a PDF? Can you prove it right now that you are not a PDF?
Yeah, I've got a DBS.
No. I mean, right now, this second. Can you prove it this second? I don't mean in a week's time when you do a DBS. I mean, right now. Prove to me right now you are not a PDF.
I have
you can't do it, can
DBS.
Yeah, but you can't do it though, can you? Right this second.
I've just told you I've got a clean DBS. I'm not going to show you my DBS.
That's not receipts, is it? That's not proof, is it?
Well, Delusive, I offered to show mine last night.
I work with children. Of course it's proof.
Well, hold on, Delusive, I offered to show mine last night. Why can't you show yours?
Because I'm not gonna. There's a reason why I'm under.
So it's your word then. It's your word against Dean's then, innit? Dean's
But
saying
I'm showing you proof.
If somebody
I
says
am
to me,
showing
delusive,
you
if
proof.
somebody says to me, delusive's a PDF, what do I do right now this second then? Explain that.
Find out more information.
I don't want to know. It's not my business. It's not my business what someone's passed.
I came to you with proof. That's the
You
difference.
haven't. I've not seen any proof.
No, you
But
didn't know. What's the proof?
I'm off shopping
What's
in
the
Tesco.
proof?
It's on my
I'm
page.
mind my own business.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Delusive.
I'm washing up and I'm going
It's
out.
on my page.
Delusive, I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. I'm not saying that at all, right? I'm not saying you're lying or anything, yeah? But when you come to a live and say that person's a peddler, right? Do you expect us to shut down the live to go and check your page out?
Exactly, that's what she's expecting.
No,
she's expecting
waited
everyone
until
and freaking drop what we're doing right that second, right, and look at her. Do you know what? Is there any children in danger right this second? Well, if there's a child in danger, call the police.
Potentially.
Well, take it on. Have you called the police then? Have you called the police on that man? Well, there you go.
Yes, I have called
I
the
don't need to
police.
do it then, do I?
I was making you aware.
Angie, a couple
Anja, you know
You've got your
what? You know
backup
what it is,
from me
Anja?
making
Anja, do
you
you know what
aware.
it is? Anja, do you know what it is, right? You see, you shouldn't be entertaining this against me because this is a witch hunt and this is wrong, and this is actually really wrong what these people are doing to me.
We're trying to make you aware.
Listen, what do you want me to do? I'm washing up. I'm going to
let me just put it like this.
An hour out of my day to look at your page. If you've got
An hour? The video is like less than a minute. The video is less than a minute.
Let me just put it.
And to protect children, then I think a minute is very well much worth it, guys.
So let me put it like this, right? So Delusive, you said you've gone to courts to tell her X, Y, and Z, and then you're expecting her then to go tell the authorities. Why don't you just cut out the middle and go straight to the authorities?
I'm not expecting her to, because I've already done
but you're
that.
not making no sense. You're talking absolute nonsense. You've just said you're making courts aware. So you're listening. You're making courts.
Anything. All I was doing was making her aware.
For what reason, though? Why didn't you just cut out the middle, man?
Because he's in her life. But she's talking about her children.
Well, you made it aware on your page so people could go out of their way to protect their. It's not my job, right? To ask everyone in my chat who's got children, going to people. It's not my business.
If you have concerns that somebody's a PDF, you don't go to your friend. You go to the authorities, right? You cut out. You're cutting out.
I've already been. Are you not listening? Are you stupid? I have already been. I was making Port Assassin aware that she had a paedophile in her box.
Right, okay, so you've made me aware now. Can you leave me alone?
Yeah, of course I could leave you alone, but you're coming in the box. I've literally messaged you on two accounts once. 3 times I've messaged you.
Right, yeah, she's been aware now. Let's shut this down because then let me continue with the rest of the videos because it's all done. It's it's going to continue for another day.
As long as you know.
I don't want it to be a witch hunt against anybody and 3-on-1. I don't want it to look like that. It's not me.
Oh, I'm not bothered about it. It's not 3-on-1 when the other two don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Elusive, I'm going to tell you something, yeah? If you came to me and said, that person's a peddler, I've got another device so I can check that, yeah?
Would you block me? Would you block me?
No, I wouldn't block you, no.
That's
but I
what
would
Port
say,
Assassin did.
I would
That's
ask
what
you
Port
not.
did.
I would ask you not to continue on the chat with that, and I would check it out. And if that's true, what you're saying, then that person would be definitely blocked.
I said, there's proof on my page that you have got a peddler in your box, and she said, no, I don't want to know about it, and blocked me.
Right. Well, I just said I've got another device I could check what you're saying.
Can I just say something as well?
Some people don't have that facility.
At this point, when you were trying to make her aware, we only knew that it was called Kenko. So
I'm not talking about Kenko. See, this is you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even talking about Kenko.
There was another guy.
This is a second person.
Right.
There was another guy.
Someone a peddler, and if they've been convicted of being a peddler.
Well, we all know. We all know that.
But this man has not been convicted of that. Do you know what I mean?
Because it was 15 years ago. You've literally just been talking about it yourself that people didn't get convicted.
I've never not said this is what he is. He's not been convicted. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's very dangerous to be. You know what I mean?
The proof is on my page. There's literal proof.
She's right. Has he got a conviction?
No, he hasn't. He still lives with his children because they didn't take it seriously.
Well, then
That was all them years ago.
Wait.
Problem with it. Why should I have a problem with it?
Exactly.
I am not saying to have a problem with it.
You do not have a problem with
You
me
have got your
living
back
with your
up.
own kids and using the internet. Why are you putting this stress on my toes? It is
You
not my
have
job to police
got
the
your back
world.
up. All I was doing was making you aware. I wasn't doing it for a hate
Listen,
campaign.
it's my choice. It's my choice if I want to block you or not, right? And staying blocked.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
right?
I
but
haven't asked to be unblocked.
In this country, right? If there's no evidence that someone's a PDF, if the police have said we've no evidence and they've not done anything, I'm sorry, but that guy, until you get categoric proof, is not a PDF.
I have got categoric proof on my page.
Why are you putting that on us, though?
Admitted
Why are
to
you
letting his
what you
girlfriend
wanted us to do about it?
Listen, the thing is, even though you've got proof and things, he's going to have a defence, isn't he? And he could actually win a case in court. Do you know what I mean? And he could be found innocent. So do you know what I mean? So only what people can convict as a court, right? Not TikTok.
The proof is on my page. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to drop. That's all I needed. All I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was let you know.
It's not my job to police the world. If you've got a problem with someone being a PDF, take it out with the police and the relevant.
What I was trying to do was to get you to stop putting him in your box.
I'm not the social. I'm not professional.
Money.
Take it out with the professionals and leave me alone.
Yeah, guys,
Honestly, you're so stupid. Right. Goodbye.
Angie, you see, this is what I mean. The people in the comments, right? They're actually saying to, "Oh, dear deep dive and check the hard drives of the men in this chat," right? I'm going to tell you something. I work for the government. If I did anything, or if I was even suspected of anything, or if I was even questioned about anything regarding peddlers or SA offences, I would be suspended pending that inquiry. So if you don't think that DBSs are any good, that's a load of rubbish. They are good, and yes, they are only fit for the day they were applied for. That's true, but they last for 5 years. But if anybody, and this is the way things work, Angie, right? If anybody does anything that's involved with children, vulnerable people, or whatever, I know it's not always worked, and that's not my fault, and it's not the court's fault, and it's not your fault, right? It has been, people have slipped through the net. Police officers, by the way, right, have slipped through the net. The one that unalived that young girl slipped through the net, even though the bosses were warned many times about his behaviour. Many times. He still slipped through the net, and he still was able to unalive a young girl, right? You all know who I'm talking about, right? But these DBSs are fit for purpose. Also, you can do a Sarah's Law if you want to. And there's another law. Can somebody help me out? There's another Sarah's Law, and there's
Claire's Law.
Claire's Law, right? Anybody can do a Claire's Law or a Sarah's Law on somebody if you want to. That's, perfectly within your rights to do that.
And I just want to say, Ange, as well, right? So there's a lot of PDFs who have been convicted and they get into jobs, other work, right? That don't require, obviously, a DBS and things like that. So how I'm seeing it is, if someone employs someone who's been convicted of PDF and there's not a requirement to do a DBS, is that employer a PDF enabler? Is that employer a PDF enabler if they employ someone when there's no DBS required, there's no working with children, they've done the time, and someone gets employed? Is that employer a PDF enabler?
No, absolutely not.
There you go. So it's not. I'm not either. There you go. So if someone comes on my platform, I'm telling you now, right? I am not the police. Yeah, I am not the social. If someone has a problem with someone's past on this app, take it with the relevant authorities.
Right, she's talking about if there was no DBS, and he's talking about if a company doesn't do a DBS on someone, they have no knowledge of any of that person being a peddler. Does not mean he's a peddler enabler.
Yeah, and another thing, somebody could have a DBS and have no past history and get into a job with vulnerable people and then commit a crime.
Yeah, that's happened loads as well.
Loads of times that's happened.
Yeah.
I just talked about it. The police officer, his army record showed that he was a risk. The police still actually... Oh, somebody's going to call my work because they know where I work.
Yeah, they will, because they're spiteful people.
Yeah, I know. Let them call my work. I don't care. Right? They know I'm on TikTok and they know what happens on TikTok. We've done it all before. Peachy, you're not the only one. Love, you're not the only one. We've had it all before. Every staff member in my department's had it done. Anyway, where was I? So this man who's a police officer, so he gets a job as a police officer. He does several essays on other women, and other colleagues even have reported it. And still nothing was done. And then he was able to drive down the road one day, pick up a woman and unalive her. Yeah. And then they catch him. Right?
Yeah.
And we've all seen the videos about when he was arrested, what he said, what he done. It's disgusting. And we don't support peddlers. That's the thing that you lot don't understand, yeah? We're not supporting it.
You're talking about that Sarah Everard. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
He could have got away with that as well. You know what I mean? Thank God for there was a camera on the bus or something.
Yeah. But they knew all about it. You know, they took the time to arrest him as well. How is my department full of wrong-uns? Actually, I'm not even going to ask you that, by the way, whoever said that.
Yeah, you know what, Stel? I wouldn't, honestly, these people, they're just going to throw whatever at you to hurt you.
Yeah,
do you know, they will throw whatever at you. These people are hell-bent on misunderstanding you, Stel.
Yeah.
They do not want to understand you. They do not want to understand what I'm saying, you're saying, Dean's saying. They want the drama. So they will purposely misunderstand you. I wouldn't even entertain it, because when I come off this live and I come on live later, I'm not entertaining any of this conversation.
So I've just been asked why I never reported your court. Again, it's not my department. It's not my business. And I don't know what court's assassin's financial affairs are. It's not for me to speculate, nor is it for you lot to speculate what her financial situation is.
If you think I'm a wrong-un, that's fine. I'm not. I do not want to ever have people like you on my own platform. I have my friends, I have my supporters, I have my viewers. So it doesn't bother me. You lot going into Angie's chat, going, "You're a wrong-un, you're a wrong-un." Well, leave me alone then.
Smokey,
you know when you're calling somebody a peddler and this, that, and the other, right? And you've no receipts whatsoever. To me, that's like deflecting, and I'm starting to think, are you a PDF because you're deflecting from yourself?
Yeah.
Very strange that you're calling people peddlers.
Vic Rose, you have been reported to the police as well. So I live off my sugar mamas. Is Vic Rose in the chat, guys? Someone who has been hounded to death by social services herself because of this app, who is also now bullying me. Yeah, nice try, Vic Rose. Get a life. Go concentrate on your own kids.
Anna Zek, right? There she is. She's calling us all peddlers without any receipts. She's threatening to go to my work. Her and Peachy are threatening to go to my work and report me. Report me, I beg of you.
Who is Vic Rose?
No, Vic Rose is in the chat. Brexex.
And what's she saying?
Oh, evil avocado.
You're calling me a beast.
Evil avocados in the room, and bloody hell, they've enabled lots of things. They've enabled essays and unalivements and all sorts of things. Evil avocados, just exactly what the name says, and we don't take any notice of what you've got to say.
Why would I respect Andrew's audience when you're all calling me a PDF enabler? You're disgusting. Prove it. Prove it. Someone prove it now with receipts that I am a PDF enabler. I'll give you 5 minutes and then I'm going, because Andrew, I've got to go. I need to go shopping.
It's absolutely right what she's just said. Court's just said, right? You lot are just.
I've got no respect for you, and I don't want. Do not come in. They'll get blocked immediately. Like I said, if you've got a problem with somebody, take it out with them or take it out with the irrelevant authority.
Let's not do further. The accusations. It's not okay, right? To be calling this to anybody.
All your chat is accusing us of all sorts of things.
Right, guys. Right. If this chat's so bad, fucking go away then. All you're doing is slagging the chat off and Angie's chat and Angie's platform. If you don't like it, do one.
I'm going, Angela.
See you later. There's no need for it. You come on Angie's platform and all you do is slate Angie's comments and stuff.
We've got a right to answer.
It's not right though, is it though, Vicky? Because she is being accused of this, and it's like a witch hunt with people putting up videos on her. Do you know what I mean?
I understand that, Ange, but it's end of the day, it's people that are supporting you, and she's doing that but slating them.
Yeah, but she's got a folder PDF file with no evidence whatsoever. How long's this live been going now?
So,
and not one
Vicky,
piece of evidence
you're
has been
enabling people to bully a young woman.
No, I'm not enabling people to bully women.
You just did.
No,
Yeah, so Vicky-
don't
so Vicky,
start
are you
twisting
in-
it on
you
me.
just
Don't start
come on
twisting
here.
it on me.
It is on you, Vicky. It is on you. Just as you think it's on court, yeah, to get rid of PDFs, yeah, it's on you to stop people in the chat bullying a young woman.
Don't start twisting it on me, pal.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but you came on and you
I'm doing
twisted
exactly what the audience are doing. I'm putting it back on you, Vicky. Yeah.
No,
you've just
don't
come up
think
here
so,
to enable
pal.
it.
Don't think so, pal.
You've just come up here to enable it.
No, I haven't at all. I've told her to go. If she doesn't like it, do one.
Vicky, you've just come on. You're an abuse enabler. You've just come on and you're allowing people
Oh,
to...
get a grip.
Yeah, no, Vicky.
Get a grip.
No, Vicky, you've just said the same thing about everybody
Oh,
else.
look at that. 2 men on a woman. Oh,
Yeah,
look
that's
at
right.
that.
Yeah. Two men and a woman.
Oh, look at that. 2 men on a woman.
Yeah, a woman with a big mouth coming in here, enabling abuse on a young woman.
A young woman. You call that a young woman?
Yes, she is a young woman.
Hey, listen, court assassin, she's no peddler, she's not an enabler, right? I'm not responsible for who's in the comments, the boxes. I could have someone in my boxes that's one. I wouldn't not know that, do you know what I mean? And it's that simple, you know, and you can't accuse anyone of being one unless they've been found guilty. Because otherwise it's standard.
Thank you, Angie.
Regardless of what proof you have, it doesn't matter.
I never once called her a peddler or anything. I just said if she didn't like what people were saying, to go off Angie's platform.
She's got a right to answer.
She's done that but slate everybody. That's what I'm saying.
No, she was just responding to the chat. She wasn't slating anyone. She was responding. She said, if you don't like me, leave me alone. So that's basically, so how is she slating the chat?
I've just been listening to the full live.
Yeah, she was telling people, if you don't like me, go away, basically.
So why shouldn't she go away? It's not her platform.
Vicky,
but she weren't abusing anybody. You've just said she was abusing the chat. She just said, if you don't like me, do one, basically. She wasn't abusing anybody. It was her that were actually getting abused because we're getting called an abuser, child abuser, PDF file. So the abuse was actually getting done to her, not the other way around.
All I'm saying is, if she didn't like it, she should go. That's what I'm saying.
Did you read the chat? Did you read
Yeah,
some
I was
of that
reading the chat.
Did you see how Peachy was actually trying to encourage loads of people to phone my work and get me sacked?
You're getting involved in all that crap.
Oh, you're not.
At the end of the day, you're all
You just
pathetic.
involved yourself by coming in the box, though.
You just
Because I'm saying about Angie's platform.
we love Angie.
Yeah, and so do I.
You know, I stick up for Angie on a regular basis. I've had a big argument with Corey over it, and off he goes, right?
I don't want to speak about that thing.
Yeah, I know. But now he's calmed down, and I was just like, and he's threatening things, and for tonight, and I was like, you're pathetic. You're absolutely pathetic.
Oh,
Corey.
listen, he's so stupid. He keeps saying he plays a game, but yeah, he's so stupid. He just keeps giving me evidence after evidence, and you know, after everything he said, obviously, I've got to have all the evidence now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. Oh, I can't stand that boy. I really can't. He's so nasty. How many EQ are twins? I'm sure of it.
You know what? He keeps going on about I said about his mum, but he's also mocked my father's death by mentioning the broccoli. Do you know what I mean? He mentioned my mum, saying I'm abusing and all sorts.
What's wrong?
Could I be dropped out of the box, please, Ange?
Yeah. I put the comment.
Thank you, love.
So people are asking for a FYP, Angie.
Yeah.
And thank you for the gifts, guys.
Yeah, we're going to continue the FYP, guys.
Yeah, I'll jump back down. I just wanted to come up and say that.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers, Ange.
Guys.
He looks like a fly in my orange juice.
No way.
I don't know if it's a fly. It's like a... I don't know what it is. I don't think it is, but I'm not too sure. I'm not drinking it anyway.
So, Angie, what have we got in the FYP today?
We're going to talk... Right, let's continue this, guys. Right, we're actually talking about court assassin now, actually, funny enough. Right, let's have a look. Right. Give me a sec, guys. Right, first one, right. What's this about?
Not how, sorry, Dean is associated with
Right, so this is all to do with Laura and Dean's situation last night. So basically she was saying that he's, it's a long story, but that, well, actually, forget court assassin, because I don't want there, you know, to be any more hate on it, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to talk on that. However, Dean was accused of sending money to a peddler in a jail. How this Laura knew that, I don't know. But that's what this is about.
Yeah, and the CMACA was associated with Kango. That's facts. But then that's nothing to do with
Where's the receipts then? Where's the receipts then, Laura?
There's no receipts. At the end of the day, she's just going to...
Listen, he's just making shit up, and that's a fact. She's a loon. Making shit up, that is it.
You know, it's even more pathetic that you're a man trying to speak about a woman like that. You've already had it so far before.
Wait a minute. I'm not, this is not me being defending court assassin or Dean at all here. However, you've gone on overseas. But you saying, how is he talking to a woman like that? I'm not being funny. I'll probably say a lot more than what Dean is saying if you're making this accusation that he sends money to a dirty peddler. Do you understand? I'll probably say a lot more.
I don't have to put it up dry. You can hear it, right?
Yeah, I can
Well,
hear
yeah,
it.
but it weren't just that. She said I was sending money to all these guys, and I've been in prison.
You know how damaging that's not true, Laura. That's not true.
And before you say that, Laura, I've got you on record saying it. So cut the crap.
I'm not saying it's true, Dean. But however, if that is not true, Laura, yeah, and you're making up, this is so damaging, especially to a man. Very damaging.
And she gets offended because I've called her a lying loon. Wow. You got offended because I've called you a liar. Wow.
If you've got receipts of all of this, then let the relevant services deal with it, and don't be... Because going like this is just going tic-tac for that all the time. And it's just going round and round in circles. If you've got evidence of what you say you've got, which is damning evidence, give it to the right authorities, let them deal with it, and stay away from each other.
And I'm not saying court assassin's right for what she's saying to you either.
No, exactly.
I'm not saying that either. She should never have said that you're responsible for, you know, for trying, I don't know, what was she saying? Trying to unalive someone. No, that's not right either. Some of it is tit for tat, but then some of it is not. Not how, I'm sorry, Dean is associated with a peddler.
Yeah, and the CMACA was associated with Kango. That's facts.
But then that's nothing to do with
Where's the receipts then? Where's the receipts then, Laura?
There's no receipts. At the end of the day, she's just going to...
Listen, she's just making shit up, and that's a fact. She's a loon. Making shit up, that is it.
You know, it's even more pathetic that you're a man trying to speak about a woman like that. You've already had it so far.
Can I just say, though, that I don't think Laura should have said that about, you know, he's a man and everything else, because at the end of the day, yeah, he's a man that's been added... severe accusations thrown at him, you know what I mean, and that's not okay. And listen, we're not a court and jury, do you know what I mean, for God's sake, yeah?
Wait a minute, Laura, wait a minute. I'm not, this is not me being defending court assassin or Dean at all here. However, you've gone on overseas. But you saying, how is he talking to a woman like that? I'm not being funny. I'll probably say a lot more than what Dean is saying if you're making this accusation that he sends money to a dirty peddler. Do you understand? I'll probably say a lot more to you.
Yeah, but it weren't just that. She said I was sending money to all these guys, and I've been in prison.
You know how damaging that's not true, Laura. That's not true.
And before you say that, Laura, I've got you on record saying it. So cut the crap.
I'm not saying it's true, Dean. But however, if that is not true, Laura, yeah, and you're making up, this is so damaging, especially to a man. Very damaging.
And she gets offended because I've called her a lying loon. Wow. You got offended because I've called you a liar. Wow.
If you've got receipts of all of this, then let the relevant services deal with it, and don't be... Because going like this is just going tic-tac for that all the time. And it's just going round and round in circles. If you've got evidence of what you say you've got, which is damning evidence, give it to the right authorities, let them deal with it, and stay away from each other.
And I'm not saying court assassin's right for what she's saying to you either.
No, exactly.
I'm not saying that either. She should never have said that you're responsible for, you know, for trying, I don't know, what was she saying? Trying to unalive someone. No, that's not right either. Some of it is tit for tat, but then some of it is not. Not how, I'm sorry, Dean is associated.
Oh, so there you go, guys. And it's not okay, guys. That word needs to stop. People need to stop saying that word.
You know the funny thing about Laura is, right? She comes for all these men constantly, right? She's always coming for men, and she always starts arguments with men. Then when she's losing the argument, she'll say, oh, it's a man on a woman. Actually, most women do that, but, you know, Laura in particular. Oh, look, it's a man bullying a woman. No, love, we're just telling you to shut up because you don't know what you're talking about, you know?
Yeah.
And she constantly does that. And she gets all these people in the boxes, and they're all saying things like, oh, yeah, it's a man on a woman, man on a... No, it's not. They come in halfway and say these things as well. Right, they don't listen to the whole story, right, and they don't know Laura as much as we know her. But she's, you know, she does that all the time. She always comes for men.
Oh, really? Okay. Right. So anyway, it's not okay, guys. Do you know what I mean? Now, there's no truth in that because, you know, there's no receipts, you know. And you got to be careful when you provide receipts as well because you could be doxing, you know, personal information. You know what I mean? So what's the next one?
She's bringing up what high school you gone to. She's bringing up who
Have I played this already, guys? I'm not sure. I'm sick.
Not how, I'm sorry, Dean. She's bringing up what high school you gone to. She's bringing up who I was with when I was
address on your life. This woman. Dean blocks my address on your life.
We had to get your address, Laura. But to make it
different my address upon your life. I'm going to drop it because you know what? It's been round and round and round and round in circles, and I'm not listening.
No, I'm not even doxing your address either. Just stop doxing each other's address. You've got children.
Do you know what it is? And I'm not even being funny. Hold on, let me say this. And can I say this in the most respectful way? I have my kids in my car 24/7.
Well, what's that got to do with anything? You keep bringing your kids in. You keep bringing that. I don't have my kids. You're a very, very vindictive, malicious woman.
This assassin is blaming me now for not being here.
Go away from my life, you absolute psychopath.
That's not my fault. She's not
going
to see her
daughter. Go away from my life. Stop talking about my children.
Is there any chance
It's only fair to let Laura speak. Because
so I have my kids in my... So she says she's going to social services on me, and that's okay, she can. I have my children in my car, all my children, plus my granddaughter lives in my house. Dean has 2 sons he is not allowed to see at all. And his 2 exes have normal seizures, and again, because he's that violent of a person. Another thing, court assassin's child getting stopped to see by social services has nothing to do with me. Social services would not stop court assassins seeing a child if I was to do a call. People use their brains.
No, you have threatened to burn my house down, look. That is the difference. And you are getting arrested next week for it. So carry on. I have given everything. Everything has gone to the police.
I agree with Laura on that one. Yeah, listen, I'm not taking sides here, but where's the evidence that she said that she was going to do that? Sorry, you can also have unmuted again, Laura.
So when she
told before I says I was going to burn your house down. Sure, we're tired for me.
I've got it. The police have got it. Laura, leave me alone. Don't talk about me anymore. Stop cancelling me. You can't do it again. It's getting recorded. It's been crime. And the police have said every time she fires up a line, mentions your name, keep adding it to the because we were building it as evidence. I don't care about you, your kids, nothing. I want you to leave me alone, woman.
Let me just put this out there. Why you said the most fine things about Sally's children.
I don't care about Sally or her kids. I'll say it more. I swear at Sally more. Tell Sally to take it out with police.
And her children.
None of your business. It's none of your business. It's none of your business, though. Why are you making it your business? Why are you making it your business who I argued with 2 years ago? Why are you making it your business who I argued with 2 years ago? Why is that? I'm going to ask you again, Laura. Why is that any of your business who I argued with 2 years ago?
Sally's coming.
So you have to drop Dean, Sally over here. Sally, can you drop Dean out of the box before Sally comes into this box? For Sally's safety, please. I'm asking you to drop Dean.
Listen, guys, you're doing it again, Laura.
So I just feel like, you know, it's constantly, you know, what she said. Can you take him out because of the, you know, for her safety? It's a box, guys. I don't think anyone's going to hurt you when you're in the box. Do you know what I mean? Not physically, anyway. Who wants the box? Johnny. Let me just play the rest of the video, guys. It's nearly finished.
Because of due to Sally's no molestation order in place at Dean Sally, dear Sally. There's a no molestation order in place at Dean Sally. She can come into the house because Dean was here first, then, innit? Dean was here first, so Sally's don't be watching him then, judge ya. Dean, record this. You're here first. Sally's watching this and wants to come in while you're in the back. I was here first. Get that no molestation order. Will you all just take a minute and stop going on who's here bloody first and who isn't? And stop talking over each other. Seriously. I don't care about Sally or her kids. I would say worse to that woman. What I said to her and I told her, none of your business, Laura. None of your business.
Oh, and there you have it. Hello, Johnny.
What high school you
just the comments aren't too happy with Savage still remaining in the box here. They're going wild in the comments for you to drop him and do the FYP on your own.
Why? Well, I don't mind if people want to just sit in their little box.
Oh, it's a shame, innit, Johnny?
But I think it's more the point that he's defending CA.
Okay, Angie, can I just say one thing, okay?
Yeah.
So I understand that Court Assassin got the message at 3 o'clock in the morning and she was with her child and she didn't see it until what time? 7 o'clock in the morning, okay? Did she spark up a live for an awareness on Kenko as soon as she got the message, okay? Because if I knew that one of my mods was a P, I would spark up a live and I would plaster them. So I wanted to get in when Court Assassin was in because I wanted to ask her when the time came and when she read the message, okay?
I'll answer that for you.
No, you don't need to answer anything for me, Savage. Thanks,
I do, because I know,
well,
I
you
know
don't.
the answer.
You don't. Mute.
I do.
Can you mute him for a second, Angie?
Yeah, no, carry on then.
So if it was a case that we have that screen recording that she came on first thing in the morning and she outed Kenko, well then everybody would support her, okay? But if we have the evidence of that, can somebody bring it forward?
So according to you, Manic, all the people in the chat are child abusers that are PDFs, because
no, I'm
when
talking,
she woke up,
hang on, I talked about what did I mention anybody? I talked about one person. I talked about did CA do an exposure live on Kenko?
No, she didn't. Do you know why?
As soon as she got the message.
No, she didn't. Do you know why? Her child was lying beside her in the bed when she got the message.
After when the child left. Okay,
right?
after when the child left.
The child didn't leave till about, I think it was in the afternoon, 1 o'clock maybe.
Okay, did she spark up a live at 1 o'clock on the dot?
Yes, she did.
She did, so you have evidence on that.
Everybody's got the evidence on that because that's when it all blew up.
Right, so it was 1 o'clock in the day, so can we have it up on your profile with the time and the date, please?
Oh, I'll go and find it for you, shall I?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind. And will you post
Savage, the issue is here.
No.
And will you post
Savage,
it,
the
please,
issue is
with the real time and dates, please, not anything
I'll dig
edited.
it up from 5
We
minutes.
need a screen recording, not pictures. We need a screen recording of her exposing Kenko at that time, and that it was brought to the attention of everybody on the app. Because if it's not brought to attention of everybody on the app, well then use our enablers.
Manic, you know that's
okay.
Manic, you know that's impossible today because
it's not impossible. She has a phone. She can go
it was
on
5
and beg
months ago
for Christmas presents and for things. I don't care when it was.
Right.
I
And
do
TikTok
not
only
care
keeps stuff for
when
30
it
days.
Was go. Oh, does it? Go and get the proof.
And
that
I'm
she
CA's
done the
friend, so I'm
exposure.
not going to screen recorder.
Oh, you're not going to
Johnny,
screen
what were you gonna
record
say?
something that's so important as an exposure? No.
Johnny, what were you going to say?
Because a lot of people screen record for. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Sorry, I know you were in the box first. I did want to get in when CA was in.
Manic, this was 5 months ago. Somebody brought it up yesterday.
I do not care. He's still a convicted P.
Somebody brought it up yesterday. Yeah.
He's still a convicted We should have known about this as soon as it happened. How do you know some of our children weren't following him?
Then that again,
17 or 18 or 16
and I will support CA in that. If your children are on this app following people like that, that's up to you as a parent to be checking that.
I do.
You're lying.
I do, believe me.
I don't know your children. I don't know your children, yeah?
Don't tell me how to parent, because I know.
You obviously need parenting classes, yeah?
I do not need parenting classes. I have a 32-year-old, a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old.
Oh, big
and
deal,
twins.
Savage.
Yeah.
A 35-year-old, a 31-year-old, and a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
And my 17-year-old, I still check his profiles.
And so do I. Mine are connected to my phone. My two under 18s are connected to my phone. Even the payments.
Savage, every time you come into this box, you tell lies. Lies on a situation
on mute now
you know nothing about.
How do I know nothing about it, Loz?
Because, how do you? You've just said that later on that afternoon she fired up alive. That is a complete lie. And do you know how that? Because I brought it to the app. I brought it to the app.
Yes, you did. But
Me and the ex-mods brought it to the app, and we found a platform and we put it out there. She did not
and you
fire
were
up
all
alive.
on. When she fired up alive, you all came on.
Every time you come into this box, you lie.
No.
You lie on something you know nothing
When
about.
CA was live when CA came live that day, you lot came in and you were all talking about it. Every one of you.
What do you? When? Where?
I think the issue is here. You're speaking too much for CA. Yeah, we all know CA has a big enough mouth herself, because every time she's in this box, she doesn't shut it up. So how about you stop talking about it and let CA defend her own corner, because it seems you don't know the whole truth of this.
So hold on a minute, Johnny, yeah? Why are you all picking on a young woman, yeah?
Who?
So I'm in the wrong for defending a young woman who's been bullied on this app.
Who has protected?
She's been bullied.
Who has?
As you're
saying all this, who
listen,
has
I will
also,
stand up for somebody
even
who's been
for an
bullied.
hour, even for an hour, if that child was asleep, she could have came out. She could have done it at 7 o'clock in the morning, as she said, with the time that she woke up. She could have done it, and she could have went outside to do it. She could have went out to the back garden to do it. She could have went anywhere to do it. Okay.
I wouldn't start up. No. I wouldn't start up at social media live to out somebody when my children are around the house. No.
When she left, then what?
Then they went out that day shopping.
Not only did she not put it out there herself, she told us not to. Not only did she not put it out there herself, she also told us not to. Now, I'm not going back on that. That's been done. That's
true, Loz. That is true. And she did say, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. And if we spoke about it, we would be demodded and we would not speak to her again. And she also demodded me because she knew I was going to say something, and then everybody demodded themselves behind. That is what happened. It's a long time ago now. I'm not wishing to bring this up. I don't want to have beef with her. I don't want to have this. But Savage, you can't keep getting in this box and telling lies.
I'm not telling lies. You're the one telling lies. CA will back me up on it all. And
I don't care.
Lozzie, you know why she didn't. Lozzie, you know why she didn't want to speak about it, yeah? You know more than anybody why she didn't want to speak about it.
Do you think I wanted to speak about it, knowing that man had my address? Do you think, Savage, that I wanted to speak about that, knowing that that man had my address because he had a TikTok shop, which we accidentally ordered from? Do you think that I wanted to put that out there? Do you think I want to be in this box now speaking about that man, which I am still terrified is going to come for me for being in this box right now? But I am not going to have people keep lying.
So so you're telling us that you financially supported a peddler?
I financially supported a ped. What before I knew he was a paedophile?
Can I ask why are you bringing this up? I already gave you an explanation for why I didn't want to talk about it, and you're still going on about it. Like,
Court,
Court, you told me what time did I am. I'm telling you, sorry. Can you mute everyone else?
What time was it?
Court, I've just come up in this box and I've said that I'm not coming up here to have beef or bring it up. It was a long time ago. However, Savage is in that box spreading misinformation, and I'm putting it right.
No, it's not misinformation.
It was misinformation.
No, it's not.
You just told a lie.
No, I didn't. She came on live that day and she told you were all talking about it, all making the awareness of it, and Court says I don't want to talk about it.
No, that's not what you said. What you said is, when her daughter went home later that afternoon, she fired up alive and exposed it. That was a lie.
No, I didn't. Yeah, my daughter didn't.
What time did you do the live at?
Yeah, and I get that. And that's fine. Cool, we've had that out with each other.
Loz, when
you
you're
court assassin, we've had that out with each other, and I'm not coming up here to sit and slate you and have beef with you. But that what he just said was a lie.
No, Loz, you're a liar, yeah? When you're
I'm
the
a
host,
liar.
when you're the host and you've got 4 people in your boxes, yeah, outing somebody, that means that you are making the awareness. You're the host. Sorry.
Sorry.
So don't call me up on little
What
bodies.
are you talking about?
Can I just say something? I've actually missed what happened between Savage and Lozzie because I've just got ready to go out. I just thought I'd see what's going on Andrews, and everyone's still talking about me.
Court Assassin, what time did you do the live at? Court Assassin, what time did you do the live at to expose Campbell?
I did it months ago. It's done.
What time? What time and day did you do the live to expose?
Just let me ask Court a question here.
No, I don't want to answer any questions.
Well, Court, do you think that Savage is doing you any help here?
Like, why
don't you shut your mouth?
You're doing the damage here.
You're doing the damage.
We've already dealt with what happened with this situation months ago. This was
yesterday.
This was a situation that happened months ago, Ange. It was a situation. Ask Lozzie. It blew up in beginning of October.
The court, right? This man that came up and said, when exactly did she fire up the live that day? And I answered her. You had your kids till lunchtime. Yeah, you had your kids.
No. So
you had your kids until lunchtime,
it wasn't the day that you found out. It wasn't the day that you found out and people were buying.
What I'm saying,
yes, it was, man.
Can I just speak? Can I just speak?
TikTok shop.
Right.
And you knew 2 days before that.
No,
she
never
outed
No, I didn't.
No, she didn't.
So you done the live. You done the live as soon as your children.
I'll tell you what happened.
Guys, you don't know that she did know she didn't. You don't know that.
Yes,
so I'm asking her. I'm asking her.
I give you the answer, man.
This is not between me and you. This is between me and Lozzie.
Everyone just be quiet for 1 second. Everybody just be quiet. Listen, early hours that morning, you were sent a message to say there was something dodgy going on with Kenko, correct? Correct or not correct, Cor?
Yeah, but I didn't see it until the morning.
Okay, and you was told that it was a serious allegation and that person needed to speak to you about this serious allegation with Kenko, and you said, I'm not interested in Kenko's past, yada yada yada. You went to bed, you got up the next morning, and that's when it was put to you. Now obviously the beef between you and I and the other ex-mods, that runs deeper than that. There's more involved in that, but we don't need to go through that because that's not what we're talking about. I came in here yesterday and I spoke about you and I told the full truth, that you didn't know he was a PDF, obviously when you met him, and I'm not going to sit here and spread lies. I will be completely honest, but you didn't fire up an awareness live, which is what I didn't.
I fired up.
Thank you. So she let a PDF be all over the app and never contacted anybody.
Do you know what? And
you never contacted anybody on the live.
This witch hunt against me and is totally unacceptable. I seriously don't know why you're allowing it to just carry on.
You allowed a PDF.
I haven't allowed anyone to do anything.
Manny.
It's not like it's not. I haven't allowed someone to be a PDF. I haven't allowed someone to commit crimes. No, I haven't. I didn't want to talk about it. And that was my stance on it at the time.
Well, so Loz,
guys, they don't want a witch hunt against the CA. She doesn't know.
So
Lozzie, you know what I mean?
Can I just say something?
Lozzie,
can I just say something? The only one.
Well, if it means anything, Court Assassin, I like you.
The only one that's keeping this going, and she did ask roughly around a half an hour ago that you wanted to close it down and not talk about it. The only one that's kept this running in your boxes and is doing more damage to CA is Savage.
Exactly.
Johnny, why don't you shut your mouth, yeah? Right?
The whole comments came up here and
asked a
Read
question.
the comments.
Again,
you're doing the damage.
And you're answering them questions with lies.
It's not a lie. She was in bed with her child.
Can I respectfully ask everyone to drop it now? It happened. I didn't deal with it properly. I should have been more emotionally available to my ex-mods, which I didn't. I did brush it under the carpet because I didn't actually. That was my own reasons. I don't want to go into it. What's happened has happened. And it's not my responsibility that he was a PDF. It's not my responsibility to police the app. I handled it badly. But I just don't understand why it keeps getting dragged on. So can we all just drop it?
Yeah, I'm going to jump down. Thank you again, Angie, for having me.
But Lauren, did I know he was a PDF?
When you met him, absolutely not, no.
Thank you.
None of us did. Why we wouldn't be...
We were all friends with him. He was we wouldn't have ever thought that he had that past.
No, and I don't want to
Okay,
be
whatever,
talking
Court
about it
Assassin,
either.
piss off. Nobody's really interested. There's a good girl.
Whoa. Just stop.
Right, I'm jumping down. Thank you for having me, Ange.
Just stop.
There's a good girl. Piss off.
First of all,
you talking to me?
No.
First of all, this is the first time that I have heard Court Assassin take accountability. So first time
I took accountability for this ages ago. It's you lot who are bringing it back up.
Just listen to me for a second, okay? Yesterday in the boxes, it was absolutely bloody crazy, and I was trying my best to help Ange out and whatever, but it went crazy. Now, what I'm saying is that yesterday it didn't go well. Today, you're taking some kind of accountability, right? Which is great. It shouldn't have happened in the first place, but you're taking accountability of it, right? But the other thing is, when you all come in the boxes, you're all fucking shouting over each other, and no one can hear anybody. So what is the harm in one person speaking at a time?
Right, okay, but listen, I've literally got my coat on to go out shopping. I am asking Ange now, after this live, can you not speak about me and this situation, Ange, because it's getting out of hand and it's seriously stressing me out.
Well, don't put yourself on the front line then. Think about what you say and who you talk about.
I don't know who you are. Can you? I'm going, Angela. But see you later.
I don't give a shit whether you know who I am.
We're going to shut it down because it's, we spoke on it yesterday. I don't want to bring it, drag it today. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Exactly, and I think the boxes should be just dropped, everyone, and just go back to FYP.
Yeah, well, that was the FYP, and I don't need to talk about the other videos. See if anyone sent me any more videos. Let me have a look. Because I have been on since what time did I come
Just
on?
whilst Angie's looking for the videos, can you drop me a couple of follows?
No one can follow you, Matt. Right, let's see anything else.
Yeah, if anybody wants to follow me, I'm back. I've got my new FYP show starting soon.
I don't want to speak about that thing.
I would, but I don't know who you are. But guys, just drop me a couple of follows. Big love, big love, big love.
Let's think about EQ. Oh! Put me in the big box. I'm sick. Can everyone do me a poster? Can everyone do me a little poster? I think that's brilliant. I love the music. So it's got tonight 8 p.m. for one night only, the return of Canadian Evil Queen. Evil Queen returns. Oh yes, love buckle up buttercups. Oh my god, I love it! I need a poster done immediately. I need a poster like this with my profile. I want it. Buckle up, buttercups. You will be affected. Stay triggered at the bottom.
Where's Grinchy? She's perfect at these thingies.
I don't know.
Angie, send me a message what you want written on it. I'll do you one.
I've written on it my profile picture exactly like that, and I want to put it in tonight, or put just tonight. Don't put a time. No, put an late afternoon, right? I can't say for one night only. Yes, for one night only. Yeah.
Do you want a caricature?
You
want a caricature?
A what?
Do you want a funny picture of you? Or do you want
just my profile picture. Just my profile picture of let me see. Late afternoon. Put buckle up buttercups. You will be affected. Late afternoon. Late afternoon. Oh no, use your imagination. Yeah, something like that.
I hope you're taking that down.
Because me and EQ are going to affect the whole app tonight. Yes.
Well,
I'm going to jump back into the comments. Thanks for having me up.
Apparently, court.
I know what you can put. I know what you can put.
Apparently, Corey's going to date as well.
Savage Angie continues. Late afternoon. Buttercups.
That's a good one. I like that.
Savage Angie.
That's a good one. And Nanny G, I think it definitely is Grinch's calling, because she's just brilliant. But that is fantastic, Ange. I like that.
Yes, can you do that, Savage, for me?
I will do.
I would so much appreciate it. Everyone follow Savage, guys. Thank you.
Whilst you're following Savage, can you just jump up one and just follow me as well?
So we can go watch.
Follow Marcus as well. The drama continues.
Savage, I'm going to drop you a little follow, buddy.
Oh, thank God. I'll do it, Adam. I got a thing there as well. Yep.
Do you
I don't know why. Happy. Oh, Happy. I did follow you, but you're on private, so you've not accepted me yet.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look when I come off.
I'm not following you, Smile, so I don't really like your tone of voice, to be fair.
She's lovely.
I take no offence. People love me or hate me. That's it.
No, I love Smiley Happy.
Oh, dear.
But don't forget, Corey's going to do one at 8 o'clock as well. So there's you, there's EQ and Corey.
No, guys, we don't talk about Corey. We're not promoting him here.
No, I'm not promoting him, but he's going to do one
Everyone
on you.
will be watching EQ tonight at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I won't be live. I'll be watching EQ at 8 p.m.
Angie, can I ask, who does your makeup?
Very funny, guys. Very funny. Guys, yes, no promoting of anyone's live. So, guys, the return of EQ for one night only, 8 p.m, guys. Don't miss it. Yes, buckle up, buttercups.
Have we got anything left on the FYP, Ange?
We don't care about Rickster here, guys. We don't care. Everybody will be watching the return of EQ, okay, at 8 p.m.
It should be fun.
Yes, well, guys, Posadas put EQ is boring, but not tonight, love, and not tonight.
I've just noticed, Angie, you don't follow me back on this account, darling. You need to follow me back.
Yeah, I don't think you're following me on this account either. I've got every other account but this one.
Well, I will be watching EQ tonight. Oh, yes, it's going to all happen tonight, guys.
I'm not wait, and cannot.
I will be... Alexa, stop. So when I come off, I'm going to come off about 2. I'm going to have a little break, and then I will come back, yes, and it will be the continue of Savage Angie.
Yes. I love Savage Angie. I love Savage.
So yeah, don't forget, guys.
I can't say the return of Savage Angie because I'm always savage. So I've got to say continue.
Drop me a follow if you want the drama.
Oh, look, Savage, enough of the clout chasing, please.
I will be coming back on this account, guys.
No.
Got bananaed on my main.
Yeah, no, I got bananas for a long time. In fact, I lost the account.
Angie, sorry, one sec. A lot of people are asking for Laura to come up.
No, I don't want to be discussing continuing the.
Yeah.
We had enough.
We discussed it yesterday. We discussed it. Laura needs about what?
No, don't be rude. Let her up.
Depends what she's going to talk about. I'll put her in.
Let's find out. Put her up.
I just don't want to continue the court session because she's not here.
Not in an offensive way either, by the way.
Hi Angie, no, this is nothing bad. I've just been watching videos of when I'll play them.
So look, it says Discord. This is her moderated Discord as well, right? So she said, "Proper, we love you, Kenko, but don't let your past get you down. And it doesn't matter to us. We don't care, and I won't be unblocking her. Proper game player she is, honestly."
So basically, one of the mods told her that this is the English man, that look, he's been to jail, being a paedophile, blah, 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 blah. That's what she replied. I will not be unblocking it. Everyone has a past.
Have you got the message from him saying that, though? Have you got the message of him saying, this is my past, blah, blah, blah?
Not off him, it was the other mod. It was one of the mods exposing him, and that's what she said back. She said, I'll be blocking it. Everyone has a past.
Ah, so she did know.
So Court Assassin did know Kengo was a thing. I have one more clip just yesterday from your live, and it's very interesting because Bal says the Court Assassin got a message that night saying, do you know such and such and such and such? And she was like, I'm not dealing with that now. I'm in bed with my child. And then Bal says he didn't say it, but I have it. Let's hear it.
Just before you do that, hang on a second. Just before you do that, and Shan has asked you to check Insta. Please? Thank you.
And then before you do that, can you drop me a couple of follows?
Sorry, can I play this quickly? Because my kids are on their way back to house, and this is a conversation I don't want my kids come back to hear. Just play this quickly.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're okay. So I'm not being rude. I just want to do this quickly.
Right. Listen, coach didn't know about it that night, but she got message to say, have you heard about so and so? And as far as I know, she said, I'm not dealing with it. I'm with bed with my daughter.
So Court got a message that night to say about Kango and what was going on with Kango in her Discord, and she chose not to deal with it that night because she was in bed with her daughter. Yes, I get that. I respect she was in bed with her daughter, but you see why she was in bed with her daughter? Every other child around the world was in harm's risk because she failed to deal with the situation proper.
I'll do it in the morning, right?
So everyone knew.
I didn't find out till Saturday night, but there's nothing in the world that prepares you or a book to say how do you deal with a PD interactions.
You accidentally outed it just then.
No, I never.
But no
I
one
said,
did. Yes, you did.
Give me a chance. Let me say yes.
So I literally done my own live and went through all these, and I just heard her, but in your backs. Court Assassin was well aware of Kango. Court Assassin still has videos on her page of Kango saying thank you for the gifts and stuff and things like that. It was well aware she handled it wrong, and why she handled it wrong, every other child was at risk. So people do that. That's why I played that clip from Brett.
Yeah, I know. Okay, right. It's been played. I don't want to discuss it anymore.
I get that, but Angie, people need to stop sticking up for her when it comes to wrong. She had a PDF, she had a PDF. She shouldn't be allowed on the app if she hates PDF. She had a PDF in her box the other day.
She's not responsible for that, right? She's not with us, so I didn't even
She is responsible, Angie, when it comes to her protecting her Discord and stuff and getting up. It's her platform. She is responsible. I disagree. But listen, thank you very much for allowing me up, and she did know about that. Thank you. Bye.
Well, equally, Laura is.
Where was my thank you? Do you know what I mean? I actually called. Oh, that's just so. Angie, never let her up again. Do you understand? Never let her up again.
So Laura's enabling the bullying. She's enabling the abuse of Court Assassin.
Thanks, Shan.
We're doing all of this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it was 5 months ago, and she has taken responsibility for it. But what else can you do?
Just aim to be better in the future, I guess, really.
That's it, yeah. And with good people...
I can actually say Pakistan.
If she's got good people around her, instead of hating her, instead of witch hunting her, the good people will guide her right.
I didn't call her that. She asked me to repeat it, so I repeated it.
Listen, today is the first time that I've heard her take accountability for it. And I'm still not saying it's right, and I'm not going back on anything I said yesterday, but today is the first time I've heard her take accountability for her actions. Nothing, it can't be changed, what's done is done, but hopefully she'll learn in the future that she takes more, due care and attention over who's in a Discord chat or who's in her boxes, or, I mean, to a degree, you can't really do that because, like Anne just said before, but just taking more of a, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but you know what I mean.
To be fair, I don't think Angie gives two flying fucks what you got to say. She's just, yeah.
I don't think she does. She's just doing other things. She knows what I'm on about, but it's just like, it's hard to get the words out sometimes, so...
Can I just tell the people in the chat that think I fancy Court Assassins that I want her and all that business, yeah? You're all sick in the head, and you lot should have your hard drives checked for making such comments, yeah? I'm going to say it right now. I am gay. I'm into men, you silly fucks, right? Are you stupid? Have you all forgotten or something? Or are you just brain dead? Or has something gone and, you lost a connection? Right?
Can I give you a little bit of advice?
Yeah, don't read the comments.
Yeah, I've learned this the hard way. Like, people seem to think that they can get to with comments, but it's just a comment. And the more that you highlight it, the worse they become. If you ignore them, it takes a little while, but if you ignore them, they get bored and they go on to something else.
Yeah, I know.
It's just how this wonderful world works.
I remember when it was Facebook that used to get the blame of everything. Now it's TikTok.
Oh, every app is going to get it. Doesn't matter where you are. At the end of the day, people are going to like you, they're going to hate you for whatever reason. That's on them, not on you.
Yeah, and getting loads of hate just because it's stuck up for a young woman who's been witch hunted. And this had all died a death until that Polly came up yesterday and started it all up again.
Angie.
Yeah.
Angie, darling, are you there?
I'm here.
Um,
I've got to bring you. I'm here. Okay, go.
Just a quick question. I've been meaning to ask you this for quite some time. Have you ever been Superman?
Have I ever been super mad? What do you mean?
Have you ever
okay, can I explain or?
Yeah.
Right, so.
Have you ever been Eiffel Towered?
What?
No. Let me ask Angie the question. Bless her. Okay. So you're in the bedroom, okay? I'll keep it PG, so you know it's all good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm keeping it PG.
And if someone comes in the box, I'm jumping down for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So the milk gets dropped on the back, and then the bed sheet gets stuck to your back, and then you
What are you talking about, mate?
I mean, I'm trying to say it in the nicest possible way.
Huh?
The glue is dropped on your back.
Right.
And then the bed sheet. Go on, Matt, tell her.
What's that? Oh my god, is that blood? What is it? It's mud. Babalusha!
Savage, have you been near Babalusha?
Oh.
About what?
Have you been near Babalusha?
No, I haven't.
You haven't been fighting, have
And I've
you?
not been Eiffel Towered or London Bridged or Superman.
Got mud on you. It's just mud. Well, let me look, Babalusha.
Justice for the cat. Savage.
Yeah, what's happened to the cat?
I don't know, Savage. You tell us.
It's all right, Ange.
You are a muddy little boy.
Oh, bless him. Look at him. Look at those eyes.
He's saying, Jesus, I don't want to deal
How
with
huge he is. It's massive.
He says, I don't want to deal with these TikTokers.
He's massive.
It's almost like the side eye.
He actually does look like a bloody panther, doesn't he?
Oh, God.
You are massive. You are huge.
Loads of love for the cat.
Huh?
Loads of love for the cat.
So you've not actually answered the question, Angie.
That's a panther. He looks like a... Come here, Babalusha. Let everyone show you. Come here. Come here. Get your tail out there. Come here.
Hey, Al.
Look how he is, isn't he? Huge. Look how massive this cat is.
Angie, Billy wants box. Can you rise him? Thanks.
No.
Or if you just want to make
He
me
looks
mod,
does he
I'll
not
do
look
it.
like a panther, guys?
Yeah.
Look how big he is.
No more mods, please.
Angie, Billy wants box. Can you rise him?
No one's in the box. No one's in the box.
He should be.
Anyway, have we got anything else on the FYP, Ange, or is that it today?
That's it today, yes.
Cool.
I'm get your plate. I'm just going to get his food. One sec, guys. Plate, one sec.
Can we have tap the screen, everybody? Get the likes up for the cat.
I'll wait for Angie to come back.
I've got 4 messages from Timu all saying the same thing. The parcel's it for delivery.
Thanks to eat. Oh my god, I'm tired now.
Angie, can I just tell you a little story about Corey?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was in one of the boxes with Corey, okay?
Yeah.
And I was talking about, you know, the way Corey says, well, because I know he's counting this, okay? So I want his viewers to hear it as well as your viewers.
Hi, Corey.
Hi,
Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hi.
Guys, can we stop advertising him?
Sorry, Angie. I'm so sorry.
Anyone that advertises someone else's life, it will be blocked.
Right, okay. Listen, I'm sorry about that. But when I was in the box with him and he was saying to somebody, go HANG themselves. Yes, I was in Canadian Angie's live and I was crying about this on, I don't know what night it was, either Friday or Saturday. Oh, God, I don't even know what day it is. But anyway, I was explaining that my son was an addict for 12 years. He was on COKE, okay? And tablets. And I said one of his attempts, because he's had 5, was with the ROPE. And he said, I wish, what's his word? He said, well, the rope wasn't strong enough then. He said he should have had a bigger rope. And that's exactly what he said. I didn't get a screen recording of it, but as you know, I come up here and I will tell the truth. I don't give a fuck who's in the boxes. I don't care. I've been blocked by Angie, I don't know, many times. You know, so Corey, no, this is a few weeks ago, guys. When all that HANGing subject was.
I mean, if there's no screen recording, I mean, if
I know, man, I know that.
Yeah,
I do know that.
But
I was
has got any videos of them saying all that kind of thing? Can you send me it, please?
But I was just, Matt, I don't be in the boxes to screen record people's responses. Do you know what I mean? But I really, God, I wish I did, but maybe it's somewhere. I don't know. Did you see that, Emma? Yeah, I was. And then I said to him, you'll see what Sam Walker does. Wait till I get my hands on you. And I dropped out of the box then, but I don't get into the boxes. Like, I wouldn't record if I'm coming in here, because, do you know what I mean? Because I've no need to record in Angie's life. And that was my real life. I've told that on my own live multiple times of the situation when we are talking about mental health and addiction and you know, attempted S's. I've always talked about it. How you, Tanya? I've always talked about it, and all of my people now, I've been on the app for 3 years. I've talked about most situations.
Manic, can I just pause you for a sec? Is that all right?
Yes, sorry, sweetheart. Yes, man. Off you go.
Guys, can I get a couple of follows? Thank you. Listen, Alexa,
Matt!
play "Leave a Light On" by Tom Walker.
You know what gets me, right?
Okay.
Let me tell you what gets me. There's Levi, yeah, has done a lot of shit. Him and Sophie, right, to me, trolled me, the glitter bomb, the impersonating the police, all of that they've done me, sent me things I didn't want, right, as well, okay? Done all that. However, Levi was coming in my box, building up his platform, getting the clout, all of that kind of things. We were talking, everything was okay. You know, was even speaking on the phone and everything else, yeah? Yeah, and in fact, I actually had his back. Yeah, it was, you know, because of manipulation. Yeah, absolutely manipulation. He was never my friend. He just didn't want me going to the police. Yeah. However, they turned on him when his Sophie came out with all that racism, right, and those messages. They all turned on him. Every single one of them. They didn't want to know him, right? But what he did, Levi, come onto my platform to build his platform up again. That's what people do. They do shit, yeah, talk shit. Now they come to me, yeah. That's going to have their back and help them and everything else. And then, even though those people have turned on him and his girlfriend, yeah, he ends up taking them back. He ends up being friends with them again. And those people that have said the worst to him, about him, were those racist messages that she came out with and shit, yeah? What was I going to say? I've lost my thought. Yeah, although they're the ones now sitting with him because now he's got his platform back because of me. Once again, he got his platform back because of me. Yeah, and now that he's got his platform back again, he wants to be friends with all the people that threw him under the bus. And it's like, well, that doesn't even make sense. These people will mess up again, and I will not be there for them at all. But then these people, right, that didn't have their back and threw them under the bus because they didn't want hate on themselves. They didn't want hate on their platform. But now that he's got everyone's forgotten, he's built his platform back up because of me, yeah, they want to be friends with him again. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, you weren't affected by his racist messages, his girlfriend, Sophie Bailey. You weren't affected by it. You weren't triggered. You didn't think it was disgusting that you did think at the time because you wouldn't be friends with him now. If you thought it was disgusting at the time. So what, it's now no longer disgusting? No. The only reason you threw him under the bus and did what you did is to protect your own platform and protect yourself from the hate that you'd get if you stayed friends with him. But now that he's got his platform back and everyone's forgotten, you want to be friends with him. Do you get what I'm saying? This is what people do to me. They troll me horrifically. They do shit. I give them an olive branch, right? They come on my platform, build themselves back up again, and then be friends with the people that threw them under the bus. That didn't want to be with them. So I hope they remember all the people that Levi and Sophie. I hope they remember all the people that you've just made friends with again, who didn't have your back, threw you under the bus, didn't want to know you, didn't want to know you at all. Yeah, on the other hand, all the shit you've done to me, the trolling, yeah, and getting involved with my haters and all of this, all the things you did, I actually was the only one that did have your back. Do you know what I'm saying? Now that his platform's built up a little bit, it's like, we can all be friends now because everyone's forgotten. That's the only reason. These people were not disgusted about what Sophie Bailey said. They weren't triggered, affected. They didn't find it disgusting at all. Because if you're friends with him now, why? What? So you no longer think that was disgusting? So don't.
I think there was one or two.
Racism to me and about Angie was racist. You cannot do that now to me and say, Angie, you're racist. But yet you're sitting with, the one that said about the orangutan. Yeah, you're sitting with the guy, his girlfriend that said those messages of racism. Do not ever come at me for racism again. Because why did you actually throw him under the bus to now be now friends with him? And Levi makes me laugh the most. Had Corey in there slating me on his live, yeah, instead of saying, "Oh, listen, let's shut this down," yeah, no, he didn't. He allowed that to happen. I'm also the only one that had his back when he didn't have a platform anymore. When he, did what he did, associated with Sophie. Do you know what I mean? I was the only one that had his back, and now he's allowing people to slag me off in his life again with all the haters of mine.
Can I just say,
had his back. That was
I wouldn't have that in my life.
To him. Alex did the same to me. I reached out an olive branch to Alex when he was going through his mental health. Even though we had that beef, all his friends threw him under the bus. All of them. They didn't want to know him. They wanted to protect themselves and their platform. And then because we fell out again, he's like throwing me under the bus. The only person that had his back. The same with Levi. The only person that had his back was me. And now they're all kind of friends again. Yeah. So all those opinions you had of Levi and Sophie, the racism, was bullshit. All of what you said was bullshit about it being disgusting. Obviously, you don't find it disgusting if you're now friends with them. Do you know what I mean? I never called him out.
You're too soft, Angie. And the thing about it is, right?
Izzy, let me tell you something, Izzy, and I will never. Something else will come out. I can guarantee you that, and I will never ever. I'm never giving any of these people a platform because what they do is they use me to build up the platform again because of the shit that they say, right? Mm-hmm. And then they throw me under the bus, have people to slag me off on their live. Instead of saying, listen, please don't slag me off, and, don't slag Angie off because she's had my back. Instead of saying something like that, putting all my haters in, now that they've got their platform from me.
Right, so the way that I look at it, Angie, is, right, so they come to you when the app is after them, okay? And we have all said, I even got into the box and I said, Levi, you owe Angie 6 universes for all of the stuff because we actually did not like Levi in here. And the cult is so strong, Angie. Honestly, do people realize that the cult doesn't care about what AB is saying, what Levi is saying, what anyone else? The cult doesn't care. Do you know, we are here. We're always here. We're here every day. We all have, it's a community. But I called Levi out like a couple of weeks ago as well. And I said about EQ's thing. And he had no answers for it. But the only thing that they're doing is building their platform to go and hate on you another time.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're pretending to be friends with me. I don't go to the police and all this kind of shit. And they're building their platform. That's all they're doing, is using me for clout. Once they get their platform, once they get their clout, they join with all my haters again.
100%. You're too soft.
They will mess up again. They will say something. They will do something. Yeah, da-da-da. And I will not have any of their back. And I'm not going to do it again. Why would I? You know what I mean? Never.
There's quite a few comments saying that I'm using
They
you
all set me
for-
up. Levi set me up. Corey set me up. They all set me up, because now why is Levi talking to all my haters again? What? Because I've now given him a platform. He's all up there now.
Don't worry about it, Matt.
Yeah, so all the racism shit is all forgotten. Yeah, let's all be friends with all Angie's haters now. After I actually built his platform back up again, after people didn't want to know him. Now Levi needs to realise these people threw him under the bus. They didn't want to know him. They didn't and now they want to be friends with him. Do you know what I mean? Well, because his platforms, because everyone's forgotten his platforms are, bigger now. But it's not going to be bigger, Levi.
Just agree with them, Matt.
A couple of comments saying that I clout off Angie. Yeah, I literally, if I do go live, I literally, talk a bit of shit about Ems's kitchen. That's it. Do you know what I mean? I've never once spoke bad on Angie's name.
How am I doing with EQ? EQ has her own platform. She has a bigger platform than me. That's
she's
the
my
difference.
sister. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that to her.
Right? Yeah, she might turn on me. She will have opinions on me. But however, I take EQ with a pinch of salt. She has not done anything in a malicious way out of TikTok. Yeah, and I'm saying she has not done that to me. She's done maybe to other people, but she hasn't done it to me. She hasn't been the snake other people have been. If she's got an opinion on me, she'll go live and tell people her opinion. That's what she would do. I do that as well. But she won't go behind my back and start setting me up and all this kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? If she's going to set me up, she'll put it on TikTok. She'll put it for you to see.
Yeah, EQ
go behind
is
closed doors and start doing all this kind of shit and start getting them, all my haters in her boxes and you know what I mean.
You're the only
to interrupt
two.
again, guys. I feel
she's
really.
got her own platform. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't need me.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Can we get a few follows, please? Thank you.
Guys, Matt is a friendly troll. Matt is nothing but nice. Okay. Matt is absolutely 100%. He's fine. He just changes his picture. But Angie, you're too forgiving. When somebody crosses the line with you now, you just have to block. Because we are not liking it in the comments either. We're not liking, yes, have your drink, blah, blah, blah. Don't get affected by any of them. You have to build this hardcore if you're going to be live every day. Do you know what I mean? So somebody says one thing about you, if you see it on a clip, if you see somebody slating you, block them, because they're never going to come in and be a part of the cult. Or like I often see stuff about EQ being wrote and I'm like, oh my God, like report the comment. And like the two of yous, I know people aren't going to agree with me on EQ, but Angie, you're very out straight, and so is EQ. EQ is so out straight. She
hasn't done the shit they have done. Do you know what I mean?
And
she'll say it to my face. Yeah, she's got an opinion. Might not be nice, but she'll say it.
The thing is, Angie, right? I've never dissed you, never in any of my lives, yeah. But I do find some of the stuff you do funny, and like I'll let people talk about the funny side, but I've always stopped them if they want to like hate on you and stuff like that, And I do say, well, she got drunk and she brought it on herself. So what? We've all done stupid things. We've all made mistakes, online, offline.
EQ's using me. She doesn't need to use me. In fact, you might think I'm using EQ because she has
her own platform. Yeah,
been a big creator on here for years. She has a bigger platform. What's she using me for?
The thing is, EQ does all these bad things sober and cognitively. Yeah. Everybody knows that, right? And yet she's still got all these people that say, oh, poor EQ, poor EQ. No, it's not poor EQ. Sorry. It's destroying people.
So hang on. It's not poor EQ when Levi got and spread all her, what's it called? He was managing her OF and put them all over the place. So that's not abuse against EQ. Her partner cheated on her and tried to come on live, and she was with Bradley, and it was a toxic relationship. So EQ was giving us facts on her life, and you're saying that she's wrong for doing that?
EQ
All
also
EQ
said.
stuff is public. Everything that EQ has done is public, okay?
EQ also said that
you will
excuse
see
me.
the difference. No, excuse you.
No.
You will see the
EQ
difference
Well, hang on a
between
minute. Calm down,
EQ
please.
and
Savage,
Chelsea
that's
tonight.
no way to talk to a woman. Please, please. Savage.
You will
Manic,
see.
you've said enough.
You
Yeah?
will
EQ.
see. Hang on. You will see EQ, and then you will see in the past couple of months what Chelsea Harwood is. So EQ is coming back tonight. Get ready for it. Get affected. And if you don't want to watch it, don't. But she's bringing back EQ for one night to show people
I'm looking
how
forward
she
to it,
was. Yes, so
Listen,
am I.
EQ has sat there taking the piss out of people that are victims and survivors of domestic
on an
violence.
EQ act, on a dark humour act, on a
No,
dark
it's not an
humour
act. It's not an act.
Really?
It's not an act to put down somebody who suffered DV.
We have a
That is not an act.
we have a specialist in here now.
Right? That's not an act, yeah? Let me tell you that right now.
Specialist. Oh,
Any
God.
person who's suffered from DV knows that that's not an act, yeah? They know that that...
We have a psychiatrist as well and a psychologist as well.
That is mocking them. She has mocked every DV victim and survivor by her comments.
God.
She's also said that she never lifted her hand to
What
Bradley.
about Kenko being left on the app? What about
Right,
Kenko
she
being
also
left on
said
the
that
app
she
for
never
2 days?
lifted her hand
Or 3
to Bradley.
days?
Yeah, I've got a video of her beating Bradley. Yeah,
Oh
I've got a
my
video of
God.
her when she broke his iPad.
And what about EQ's hair extensions being pulled out, huh?
Yeah.
What about EQ's hair? Have you got a
tat.
video of that? Have you
Right,
got a video of that?
She has
you?
literally
Have you got a video of
single-handedly...
EQ? Have you?
Well, anyway, listen.
video?
You're not going to gain anything from it, please. Just stop. Angie, what are you having for tea tonight? I'm not sure whether to have a takeaway or... I mean, I know it's Sunday. Is anybody having a roast? Maybe?
Oh, God. I think I'm having chicken peppercorn stir fry.
Nobody asked you, Manic.
Are you talking to me, Savage?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You asked Angie what they're having, not
Savage,
you.
Shh.
Who the hell do you think you are? Why is it that you wouldn't go for Matt or anything like that when he said be thing, but as soon as
Because
I
he's
say
been
one
respectful.
thing,
Because he's been respectful. You've just been a
grand.
typical Northern Irish drunk.
No, a typical witch.
I didn't call you a witch.
No, I want to say a typical witch. What was the end of the thing? A Northern Ireland what?
Northern Irish alcoholic bitch. That's all you are.
Alcoholic.
And I'll say it openly.
Well, anyway, stop.
Right.
Stop.
So you're in my house, are you?
You get drunk. You get drunk and slag everybody off.
God.
Yeah.
Savage. Savage. Enough. Manic. Enough.
You know nothing about me, Savage.
Manic.
You know a lot about paedophiles.
Manic. Yeah, listen.
She won't stop, will she?
What sauces? Listen. What sauces do we have on the roast? Is it just mint sauce, horse relish? What? I don't really know.
Oh, actually, I've got a nut roast in the freezer. I could have.
What chokes you?
Fuck off, Manic.
Hope you choke on it.
The fuck, man?
Hope you choke.
Scuttle under your rock and drop dead.
Good. I've no rock. I don't hide under any rock, sweetheart. Unlike UP enablers, I don't hide under any rock. I'm out and about. I do everything. I don't do it.
Because there ain't no rock big enough
illegal.
for yours.
Oh, is there not? Well, I'll find that if this mouth is coming for you and you can't take it, get out.
Yeah, everybody, this is the real Blarney Stone. Loads of shit.
Get out of the box.
In the most disrespectful way possible, who the fuck do you think you're all talking to, you paedophile protecting cunt?
Thank you.
Fuck off.
Sorry, who are you talking to?
And what, not you, obviously not you, Matt. Or Manic. Fucking that one at the bottom. Who's he think he's talking to? Why are you talking to
I'm talking to Manic, and I'll talk to you as well the same way.
You northern cunt.
Shut up,
Who
you
the fuck
tramp.
do you think you are?
Shut up,
You
you
tramp.
tramp.
Yeah, tramp, yeah, that drives a 2023 plate. Go fuck yourself.
I drive a
Hello, Angie.
I drive a 2023 plate.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, but I'm a tramp, yeah. I'm on universal credit. And I live with a council house. Go on, what else? Go on. Go on, son. Knock yourself out.
Big deal you drive a what? A little cheap 23 plated car? Big deal.
No, not a little cheap 23 plate. One that's drove off a fucking, what's it called? A forecourt, love.
Well, there you go. You're bigging yourself up for no reason. No, we don't want to know what you live. We don't want to know where you live.
Bully a woman.
You're a tramp.
You want to go in on manic menopause? You go fuck yourself.
You're a tramp.
Yeah, you're a tramp. That hangs around with paedophiles.
It's okay, EQ.
Yes, I do.
Roast beef.
Yes, I do.
I'll take the tramp and I'll raise you nonce.
That 23-plated car of yours is after the government, is it?
No, it's not.
DWP pay for it.
Savage, how about
your fake fibromyalgia?
How about Savage, right? How about this, right? And I'm not bragging, and I've never said this on live. How about I have a 5-bedroom house, a swimming pool, a jacuzzi, a conservatory. I run my own business. I have a
How do you run your own business when you're sitting on fucking TikTok minding everybody else's business?
Because I can do two things at one.
Oh,
I
can
can
you?
have, I'm very good at that. I'm not, but I'm what
Yeah, you're
I'm
good at running your mouth
excellent at.
off.
What I'm excellent at is wanting time and dates for off CA.
Listen, you're talking shit. Yeah? You sit on TikTok all day.
At the time.
You sit on TikTok all day minding everybody else's businesses.
I have children to look after.
You shouldn't have any children near you.
You're coming from a nonce enabler. I don't think
yes,
so.
I know, Minx. Oh my God, it's so laughable.
How am I a nonce enabler? Explain that one. Bring receipts. Bring receipts then.
You protected a nonce. Oh,
yeah, you did. You protected a nonce. You shouldn't even look at that.
You're embarrassing.
Until you bring me proof that guy's a nonce, yeah? Then you're just talking shit.
To be honest, guys, it's all very well talking about 23 black cars and everything like that. I'm just quite annoyed that I still didn't get the bus.
Thank you.
I'm still I'll come in and cause fucking carnage for you.
Follows. Will you all follow Matt, please? Matt wants to follow us.
The bus is the best, everybody.
Actually,
we don't need 23-plated cars.
Can you mute this fucking his voice is annoying.
You are a piece of shit.
No, she is not.
Savage, that's enough.
No, she's not.
Hold on a minute, Matt.
No, bollocks.
She just called me a piece of shit.
You're
enough.
A piece of shit. What's Matt going to say to me? Me and Matt have known each other years. Shut your mouth, you tramp.
I don't care how long he's known you, yeah? You don't get to call me a piece of shit, yeah?
You're a piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Do you know what you are?
Piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit.
Yeah, and you're what's left in the end of my condom.
Oh, God.
Do you even get one?
You're amazing.
You're just a sperm bank.
Oh, God.
Can you get some in your size? Can you even get it up to be Viagra?
You're just a sperm bank.
Get him out of this live. Absolutely.
Why don't you go and drop unalive?
Angie, your whole chat is telling you to get him out.
Any man will do, innit?
Out. You're abusing women in here.
Oh, I'm abusing. It's all right for women to abuse me, though. It's all right for women to abuse me. So, women want equality, right?
Get out.
But they don't like it when they get abused back.
I'm
gonna cry, medic.
Oh, cry.
God, come on,
I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I can't do anything. I'm a woman. All I can do is mind everybody else's businesses.
I would not be backing down from the.
Yeah, you bullied everyone but me because I'm the favourite. Yes.
Everybody.
Out!
Out! You're right, mate.
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm knackered.
Thanks, everyone. Come in and cause a little bit of carnage.
Get on, you clout chaser.
Yeah, that's all he's doing is running around boxes going, can you follow me, please? Matt, pick off.
What's the point? He doesn't even go live.
I know, he does. On his Lucy Rose account to wind Lucy Rose up. That's about it.
Oh.
Yeah, he calls Lucy Rose and tells her he's going to sell her reborn babies and she goes mad. It's funny as hell. It is funny.
Oh my God. Does she still use TikTok?
Yeah. You see her, yeah. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. I don't really... Listen, Savage didn't... mind you sound rough. I couldn't give a fuck how you think I sound. These people... Angie...
Guys, can we get on the... We're number 15 on the popular...
Yeah, can you give her all the team bracelets?
15, let's go.
Hold on, I'll send you me heart me.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Yes, we'll have all the cash.
There you go, woman. You got to heart me.
Yeah, I'm very tired, you know. I'm going to step out. Maybe I'll have a little nap, yeah.
Have a nap and come back. I was on live earlier and I had kids. I don't know how because my account's set to 18 plus. I had about 5 kids jumping up in my box saying disgusting shit. What the fuck? This app coming to? Oh.
Well, you wonder with the parents are, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. And how did they verify their accounts? How? It's
yeah,
mad.
you have to verify it, don't you?
Yeah. They must have done it for them and give it to them. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you don't have to verify your age on it, do you?
Huh?
You don't have to verify your age.
Yeah, you do to gift or to... I swear to go live you do now as well.
Oh, I think I'm going to fall asleep.
Go on, go to sleep, Ange. I'll jump up back up when you come up. I'll see you later, darling. Have a nice sleep.
I will be back soon, guys. See you later. Bye, everyone.